this is definitely the game that's birthday is today. 100% definitely. Are we gonna do a private first, or are we gonna do global? How about private?
We could do we'll do like a private of the 2 Grand Prix, and then we'll.
Yeah. Great room, yes. Oh yeah. Who goes first?
Oh, why don't you pick a card for B, and then.
Oh, character cart and everything, because it's character as well. I think that's what he said.
Yeah. Okay. So what you go first with them, and then I'll follow.
Roy.
Right. Okay.
So
one second. I need to actually find you. There you are.
Yeah. Then you will need to do
my man Roy. Actually, who do I want you to be?
It might be easy to do it one at a time, because then you can actually look at the stuff. Can we agree that we're not going to have it be unreasonably good or bad?
I suppose. I mean, I don't really know what.
Yeah, because I'm just looking at the stats going, I could easily screw you over with some of these.
Well, I will pick your character first, because then otherwise I'll have to go back to have a look.
Yeah, that's true.
And I'll forget. Who do I want you to be?
Or should we not look at the stats at all? No, let's not look at the stats, so it's entirely random.
Yeah. Okay, you can.
Because okay, I'll just kind of. There you go. I actually don't know what the stats are of most of the cars. It's been quite a while since I played.
You can be Cat Peach.
Okay.
So I'm Roy.
Yeah. Actually, yeah, this. There you go. There's yours.
Okay, so it's the
Mackay with the monster tires and the Bowser kite.
We'll look at the stats together once we've done it.
Yeah.
See what we ended up with the Bowser kite. Okay.
Actually, should I type it to you so you can
yeah. I'll have a look through now.
Monster. There you go. And then going. That is the wrong direction. No, but I would like to change. It's because we've been playing the emulator. No, it's not the emulator. It's because I was playing Tiny Tina's Wonderlands earlier with Scott. Cat Peach, who was up here. What am I choosing?
The submarine.
Oh, literally just one down.
Yep. The retro off-road.
Actually, I think you've actually made me a decent set.
And the plane glider.
Yeah. Now do stats.
Oh, one second, I'll need to remake mine again. There we go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I'm right. You actually gave me a decent set. I'll be fine with this.
Mine's not too dissimilar. Mine's like 4 and a bit speed, almost 4 acceleration.
So yours is more speed. Mine's more handling.
Mine's only got 2 handling, but it's heavy.
Yeah, yours is a heavyweight character. That's part of why I chose Roy. Where Cat Peach is middle. I'm fine with this.
I did have one in my head that was very mean, and I was like, no, I know the stats on this are going to suck. So I didn't.
Oh, was it going to be metal? Well, you could easily go the full dry Bowser set. Metal wheels, the thingy, and the Bowser kite. That is awful, especially if you play it with dry Bowser. I still won with it, just because either everyone else I was playing with wasn't very good, or at the time, because it was a handicap because I just kept winning, and I still won. That was funny. That was a Panda stream from like 2 years ago. Normal items, I guess. CPU, normal CPU vehicles. Too bad you can't pick cups.
Yeah, I don't know. We can just go through them. We'll just do 8 races and just do them.
Normal stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, because it has been a while since I played.
Normal items, normal CPU.
Yeah. When I said normal stuff, I meant literally everything normal, because frantic I know is a problem.
Oh, we only doing 4 races.
Yeah, because it's one. Oh no, I was
just gonna do 8 and then.
I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Where are they?
Ah.
I did notice that button as soon as you said it.
Or L, or just go up.
Up? Didn't even notice them. I like that they use the modern power-ups for this, and the apple. Oh, that's not hard. Oh, and a power moon. Nice.
Yeah, I like the designs they went for. They're pretty funky.
I think this is a Mario Kart Tour thing, which I installed.
Yeah, yeah.
That's as far as I got. I still haven't played it.
Yeah, it's. I installed that on my phone the day I got it, and it's been 2 years, and I've never opened it.
Yep. Yep. One thing I'm thinking about is I didn't like Mario Kart 7's controls, but then I didn't like Rayman Origin on 3DS's controls. The basic 3DS. What is the route here? Okay.
It's like around this little island, and then it's
yeah.
to the left.
Happy's just such a weird horn.
Yeah, and then you want to go straight after this because there's a shortcut to the left, but it's like gravel, so you need
it's mushroom.
Yeah. In 200, you can sort of just jump over it, and it is a little quicker, I think, but not by much.
Yeah. I forgot what I was saying. Ow. I'll just go for the item. I didn't even get it. There you go. Have that. No, yeah, Mario Kart 7. That's not. That was odd. My brain told me entirely, go left, and it's just okay. Yeah, basically, I feel like because with Rayman Origins, I didn't like it on 3DS, but I bought it on PS3, and it was actually decent. When you say shortcut to the left, do you mean that side road?
Yeah. It's
okay.
It brings you joining onto the bit with the piranha plant.
Oh, okay. It looks like you'd actually need more than one mushroom for that.
No, it's just one. Only a bit of it. Only the last little bit is mushroom needed.
I'm not sure about this course. It's not the worst. Oh, a different path now.
Yeah, you sort of.
This is
go
useful.
back on yourselves and then.
Well, there you are. I've caught up, kind of. Oh, you literally drive into the other carts.
Yeah.
Interesting. This isn't so bad then. Oh yeah, I see where. It's like right at the end where the pipe is.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty fun.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't need to use that. But no, basically, I feel like with the new 3DS I have, I'd enjoy it more. Because I am enjoying the new 3DS much more. You'll see it on the stream if you look quickly.
It's quite far behind.
Oh.
It's quite far behind.
I almost hit you with a banana.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. Obviously you have a super horn, so... No, that was nowhere near. I wasn't... By the end of it, I wasn't that far behind. Oh, I see why it's far behind, because it's struggling already. Yay!
Yeah, it's just a pretty average course.
Yeah.
I don't hate it. I'm not enamored by it. Going back
I'd have to play it more.
Going back into the traffic thing could be fun. If you have more people that aren't as good, because then you could just hit them.
Speaking of 7, Toad Circuit was actually pretty good. I don't remember it because I haven't played 7 in literal months, possibly years.
Yeah, I haven't, but I played it a lot. I still never finished that game for how much I got stuck on the same. Grand
7 was weirdly hard. Honestly, I would say 7 is hard. Out of a lot of Mario Kart games, one of the harder ones.
Yeah, of the like 3 that I played properly, like DS 7 and
DS
this.
was decently hard in the missions, but they obviously never came back.
Yeah, I really like the missions. I was
They were
really sad.
fun.
I'm really sad.
It was always a good moment when you discovered level 7.
It's like,
Oh yeah, that was gonna work.
there is another.
Yeah. But I like how it was actually a challenge to unlock level 7, because you do all of them and you're like, oh yeah, I've done all the missions. Okay, now get 3 stars.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I probably put the most hours into DS.
Yeah,
I'm probably
definitely did as well.
I'm probably catching up with this now at this point.
Don't hit myself. Good. Mistake. Not really. You're gonna get an item. Me giving you stuff with speed was definitely a bad thing, because I'm not hitting you enough. The items are too spread out. Saying that, I just hit you then. Happy's just weird. It's like they decided to go, you know what, we're wearing the suits, let's just act 110%.
I mean, if you're going that far, you might as well just go all in.
That gives people dangerous ideas.
Depress furry thoughts.
I was definitely looking at the screen then.
I just feel like you just dribble.
I know. It's because I thought I was driving a straight line, I just wasn't. Of course, there's a banana perfectly in the path of the red shells. Why can't it be like other games where the red shells go along the main path, but biased much more from where you came from? Another banana that almost hit.
Oh yeah, I got
The super horn. No, I'll just keep second place.
Double Dash arrived today.
Hooray!
I played, I think, 1 track.
That's
just 'cause I
a
was
very,
working.
very different game.
It's interesting. I like the concept. They brought a lot of the stuff back with this in a better way, I think. But I'm still glad that game exists.
I did like the power items for Double Dash from what I've seen. No, I'm having the main problem I have with Mario Kart.
I pressed the wrong one by accident.
Oh.
I had pressed.
And it's yours.
Oops.
Okay, we have to do another. It's fine anyway.
I could have sworn I pressed the D-pad. For how good Nintendo usually are with D-pads, the like Pro Controller D-pad.
It's because it's
I don't like.
The only thing I prefer on the Joy-Cons rather than the Pro Controller is the dedicated buttons.
Yeah.
Directional buttons are better than directional pad because a D-pad is actually analog, which makes it worse.
And like it's annoying because people are like, oh, well, you can't roll it. It's like, yes, you can, and it's like, but you can make sure if you want to just hit one button, you can just hit one button.
Yeah.
That shouldn't have hit you.
If you're too close to someone, it'll go for the person ahead because they'll be counted to the side. That's the thing that's been in every Mario Kart.
They were like, I was far enough away and it went towards her and then just like scooted round her. It was very
like my red shell where I was in a perfect line to hit you and it just went near to the right, no, to the left because I was on the right, and just smacked into a banana instead. It's like, okay, thanks game.
Instead of taking like the most reasonable path, they just go, I must get onto my path, and we'll just.
They literally go straight to their specific line, which means if you want to defend from shells, just stay in the middle where there's a banana behind you. Good, hit me before the thing. Aww. Aww. And yep.
If that was the final lap, that would have been.
I think No, I didn't get over after. Ow. Oh. Can I keep my coins?
Is it a hot take to say that lightning is the worst item in the game?
No. The blooper is. In terms of function, the blooper is awful. It doesn't do anything. Which is why they made the Mario Kart 8 one so mean.
I don't really mind the blooper because it rewards the people who like actually know.
No, blue shell is worse because the blue shell only targets first. No, I was going to hit you with that. I disagree with you. Blue shell is the worst because it only targets first and drags them down to bring them back into the fun. Where the lightning at least hits everyone apart from the person who used it, and is kind of balanced in that they all get different punishments on how far they are.
It's just that the tracks aren't designed to be used when you're going that slow or at that size. And actually do Choco Mountain.
Yeah.
The DS Choco Mountain was one of my like favorite tracks. I think it was DS. I think it was 7.
It was in DS. Yeah, it was. It might have
Yeah,
been both actually. It was definitely in DS. So it's an
Yeah.
N64 track as a whole.
Yeah.
I don't remember. Now that you say it, I feel like I remember Choco Mountain being in 7 because of that. Mario Kart 7's graphics were weirdly shiny.
No, I think it was DS because I remember going back to DS and playing
Right.
this track, and I was like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, I love this track.
Yeah, it's a great track.
Well, it has one of the best just entire skips of all time.
Oh yeah, the ramp skip where you literally. This is different. I drifted wrong.
Yeah, it's like from the start, you can literally just jump around the thing, and it takes an entire lap.
I like how my brain was like, "There's a gap there. Why is there a gap there?" Completely forgetting this is one of the games with the glide ramps. Also, the music is amazing. I am not doing very well. Thank you, Fireball, for hitting my own red shell.
I was about to say, I saw the red shell popped on my screen for like a second.
That's fine. There's a blue shell coming.
Yippee. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, blue shell is probably a close second.
Oh, that's fine. There's another red shell coming.
But it will hit.
The blue shell just barely dodged me.
And it was far enough apart that I got hit by both, and I got hit by
Yeah, that's why I threw the thing as soon as it came out.
good bat things that I can never remember the name of.
I know I shouldn't do that, but it worked. Nope. There we go. See, now that I'm actually, like, seeing that... Oh, the stream is red again. Yay!
Yay.
Literally the purest, biggest reason. And I got a coin. What did you get? A banana. Thank you, game.
Banana.
Oh, never mind.
Yay!
Yeah.
What's that? Another one.
Yeah. And a lightning. It's fine, we're even now. I'm pretty sure I got hit by lightning while I was in first. No, the thing I'm finding with this, which is the same thing I found in every other time we played together, is someone gets ahead, and then the person in second just can't reach them. Usually it's you, because you go for the more specialised builds, which is part of what we're doing now. Like, breaking that up. I go for fun stuff, where you go for other stuff. So it is also fun, because I have tried the more optimal builds.
By the card that I use was actually like, I like this, I like this, I like this.
And it just happened to turn out to be one of the best in the game.
Yeah, I literally, that is the card that I've made, because I have changed it around a little bit. I've changed from, because I have about the setup now that I used for the most part, but for a while I went for the Beetle instead of the...
Should I just 6 race? 6 races? No, 8 races to fit all 5 in, and then another 3, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh, should we change our stuff?
Yeah, we can do.
Or should we, hold on, should we both look away from the screen and just, different, random character, I guess. Or pick each other's characters, and then just press up and down randomly until we, like, go, okay, stop.
Okay.
Because then we can't see each other's thing.
You can be Wendy.
Wherever she is. There. Lakitu.
Oh, the boy.
Yeah, okay. Well, I'm just gonna look away. Like, I'm actually looking at my bed now.
Yeah, I'm just gonna close my eyes and just go up and down randomly.
Yeah. I'm just pressing down. So, stop. I have the sport bike, the regular one. Okay, wheels. Actually, wheels will go up. Stop. Oh no. And glider. I'll go down again. Oh, I moved over to wheels. I know what they were. They were cushion. Okay. Glider. Stop. Oh no. What have I made? What have you made? By any chance muted? Yes.
Yeah, it's just people were talking.
Oh.
Yeah, I'll just send you a picture of the screen quick.
Oh, you can see what I've done. It's what are the stats? Oh no. Good for battles, not for this.
Don't know why my flash was on, but you can still see it.
Oh, you've got a decent set. Oh,
Yeah,
maybe
it's-
maybe not in the speed department.
No, I'm quite slow.
Hmm.
That might come back.
I'm not much better off. We've actually made very similar stuff. So I'm on a sports bike, which means I'll be able to corner better. I'm not used to sports bikes. I prefer the regular ones. I know that all the Mario Kart elitists out there will go, "You're wrong." To which I go, "I play for fun." So, I lock that in.
To which I go, if you're a Mario Kart elitist, you need to leave the house more.
If you're a Mario Kart elitist, then Mario Kart is a game of luck and a game of skill. It's both.
So unless you're literally just doing time trial.
Yeah, but even then, there's like certain things like how cows move on certain tracks. Like Coconut Ball.
I also finally got Mario Kart Wii because
That's a good
I
game.
remember when I was younger, because I had Mario Kart DS, and then Mario Kart Wii came out, and we got a Wii, and I was like, "Oh, Mum, can I get it?" And she went, "No, you already have Mario Kart." And I was like,
Oh, I got around that by just going, yes, it's the same series, but it's a different game in that series. Because even that young, I was like, I understood that that's the way that you work around parents.
Yeah, I understood that. It's just she didn't care.
Yeah, but then that's the other way parents are like, I already have loads of stuff. It's like, yes, I do. The point is, it's this. Oh,
Yeah, they
sports
made
bike.
that.
No,
they
that
made
was
that.
always off-road.
I don't think it was
Yes,
because
it
I
was.
always used to take that.
No, that was all. The first section was always off-road. The second bit outside wasn't. No, I didn't mean to go in there. It's because I'm on a sports bike.
I never thought it was.
Yeah, no,
I
it
want
is.
to check because I really, unless I'm really remembering wrong.
You're
but I
really
could have
remembering
sworn-
wrong. I will promise you, with a £5 on it,
Oh, he's putting money on the table now. I'm scared.
because I've genuinely watched videos recently.
Okay, fair enough. The last time I played that game was probably.
Even then, I knew that even without the videos. It's just something I knew. But then I played Mario Kart Wii a lot. I'm gonna go down this time. Definitely. I don't like sports. This is a mistake. This character and this combination are not nice. Compared to how I normally play, at least.
Missed all the item boxes. That was good.
That's good. That means that you'll... Oh, yeah, right. I can't actually drift wide, can I?
Oh, okay, I didn't want to be here, but that works.
I want to say going the down path at the end is actually faster than going the up path.
Yeah, I think it is. I
Well,
accidentally
in
went.
Wii it is, but I don't know. Also, they removed the wiggly cars. Now they're just parked. That's sad.
Yeah, I was quite upset by that.
I get a mushroom to actually do the thing this time. No, I get lightning. I have
Yeah,
no
'cause-
coins.
Because this track was ported to 7, wasn't it?
Yes?
I've played it, and I've only played DS.
Oh,
7
then, yes.
So it must have been.
Because this is a Wii track.
Yeah, and DS was before. I was working out in my head
Yeah.
like, how?
No,
have I
you know what's
played-
weird? Mario Kart Wii is Mario Kart 6, but what's even weirder is Mario Kart DS is Mario Kart 5. That's weird to think about.
Hmm.
No, sports bike. I'm very close behind you. I wouldn't have passed you anyway.
Yeah, because
Ow.
what was it? Because it was the
Ow.
was it on the Snes first? Was it?
No,
was
Super
it-
Mario. What's Super Mario Kart first? I feel like it probably was. Then 64. Then the problem with Mario Kart is there's more than 8. Well, 9, I guess, because Deluxe. There's more than that. It's not a game series that does the numbers properly.
Yeah, because then there was Super Circuit, Double
Which
Dash.
is the Super Circuit is GBA, isn't it?
Yeah, Yeah, because I got that as
Yeah,
well.
main series, Double Dash, then DS, then Wii, then 7, then 8, and then this. But there's a few other ones, and there's also an arcade machine, and yeah, there's loads.
Yeah, because like 8, 8 is different to 8 Deluxe, but not really.
No, 8 Deluxe is basic. Well, it's it's a port plus upgrade. Because the
Yeah.
double item is only in Deluxe out of the two 8s.
Hmm.
I think this is another tour track. I'm not sure.
Yeah, it is.
Surprise? Actually, there's loads and loads of tracks to choose from later on. So I'm assuming that there will be more, but I'm surprised there's not more. Well, no, actually thinking about it, it is it's 8 main series basically, and then there's 8 other tracks, so it makes sense. Yeah, but no, the problem of the last race is the problem I have in practically every race in Mario Kart if I'm not in first. And the person behind me will have it if I'm in first. The person in first can just use items to get ahead. The person behind them just has to defend and then they can't use their items. Saying that, I couldn't defend then, so I had nothing. And I got another coin. Yay!
That was the first attacking item I got. I got like 3 bananas.
Oh, and here's a blue shell already. Oh yeah, right, there's no timer, is there? Thank you, blue shell. You know what I like about the blue shell in 8 versus Wii? At least the blue shell doesn't steal my items. That gets annoying.
Yeah, that's mean.
Did DS do that as well? I haven't played DS since I finished it many, many years ago, and aside from like emulation tests.
I wasn't even. Did it even have it?
Yeah, the blue shell. That's how I learned through Action Replay that the blue shell targets the person in first, even if you are that person. It just goes up and straight down.
I've never done that. Like got it and then.
Oh yeah, no, I specifically cheated it in as the only I need to stop doing that. Yeah, specifically cheated it in as the only item just to test what would happen. Same as mashing bullet bills. Mashing bullet bills isn't actually as good as you'd expect. It wins, but it's actually a lot slower than you think it would be. I won! And I even messed up part of the way through. Yay!
I went in between the last set of boxes and I was like, well, okay, never mind then.
You know what I liked from Tour? Seeing stuff that I've never seen before because I didn't play Tour. Changing tracks.
Yeah, all of them, the 2 that are in here, like actually
Shroom Ridge,
change
that's
layout.
actually a pretty decent one. It's one of the better car tracks.
Yeah, I remember.
Wait, Ninja Hideaway. Is Ninja Hideaway a new track? It doesn't have a marker on it.
I've never seen it anywhere else. I know that that's the track that doesn't work very well with 200cc.
No,
I mean, none of them work very well with 200cc.
Well, no.
That's sort of the point. But
no, yeah, they didn't really have it in mind where the 8 tracks did, and the ones they picked would be decent enough as well. I hope Airship Fortress is in there.
It's like a jump where in 200cc you hit the wall because as soon as you do the jump, you're going through the air at too high speed and you can't turn.
Yeah.
Unless you like slow down before the jump and set up so you go at like an angle, you will just hit the wall. And like the AI hit the wall.
Okay, they got the music right. This is good. Because Shroom Ridge, I dodged all of those. Shroom Ridge has one of the best pieces of music in the car tracks.
Unfortunately, when we stream this, I never get game audio because I don't want to have it like out. So
I was gonna say, just use headphones. No, I'm completely ignoring the fact that the only reason I can use my headphones for the audio is because I have a capture card.
I could do what I did.
Earphones in your headphones.
Well, yeah, I'd have earbuds under headphones.
Yeah.
And that was to... I was using, like, Discord to talk to some people and then game chat to talk to others. But for, like, a different reason, it just... It was not very comfortable, but it worked.
Yeah. And they go... Okay, I was going to use... Can I get some coins? I know it's a car track, so I'm not going to be in the track, but I feel like you have coins and I don't.
I don't have... I have 4.
I have 0. I haven't had any. People say ignore the coins, they don't do anything. No, each of them's like a 1% speed boost. Get 10, that's a 10% speed boost. That's actually pretty significant in a game like this. Oh, this works. Oh, there are some in the track. Hooray!
Yeah, like in a game that's a lot based on luck, you want to take all the advantages you can get.
Like being given triple reds and triple mushrooms. I say that as I do drive straight past coins because cornering in this is not fun. Yay, actual coins! I hope that the Bowser... I was going to throw a bomb at you on this street. I do hope that the Bowser castles from the previous games do come in, though, because DS and Wii's especially are amazing.
Oh, I realised that
Grass.
I think it's the one from Super Circuit that was in DS as well.
What, GBA
I
Bowser
love
Castle
that
3?
Yeah, yeah. Oh,
Yeah, the third...
I love that.
Well, no, there's several. That's why they're numbered. Because they had different themes, because the game's memory was too small. The storage. So they chose the third one, and we had 2. I don't think any game so far has had 1 comeback. But no, yeah, the Bowser Castle 3, the one that was a DS retro, was very good.
Yeah, right. Where it's like just the sort of blocks, just lava level sort of thing.
And Sky Garden, one of the best to come out of any Mario Kart. It's genuinely, out in the retros, it's probably my favourite of DS.
I think I realised, you know how I said that the like graphics sort of, well, downgrade didn't really bother me?
Yeah.
And I think it's because it looks exactly like a Mario version of Art of Rally. It's
Yeah,
like...
but like, the thing is, though, looking right now, what do they mean? Because that's nice flowing clouds, the ground looks pretty decent. Obviously they could have it cobbled, like properly modelled, but it's a recreation. Like, I understand what people... And I'm gone. I got it on, good. I just barely didn't land. Okay, game.
Yeah, but well, it's like it's better than the original, but then they're sort of at a lower standard compared to the other Mario Kart 8 games. But
is there? Can you not do the little hop across that you could in? They've really expanded this.
I mean, it's quite a bit different.
Yeah, they've added depth to it. Where on the original, did you ever used to just literally skip an entire hairpin turn by just hopping across a gap?
Yeah.
For this time, I'm not going to mess this up. These leaves are a lie. They're also crossing leaves by the looks of it.
I love how the hole in the leaf isn't a hole.
Oh yeah, and I was avoiding it anyway, but I didn't. Oh, good. Random hit. Oh. Banana saved me. Good.
Oh, I had to go off.
I'm pretty sure that was actually my own banana. I'm not sure about the Sky Garden take in this one, though. Not the track. The track's pretty good. The music. I like the other one because of its sound font. It was very nice. DS. I should not have gone this way.
Oh, ow. Missed jump bit.
Ow.
Ow. Oh, I'm gone. Oh.
I didn't get an item because I'm small. I only barely made it on.
I'm small.
Aw, he squished me. He missed.
Oh. I didn't realise I'd squished you. You going on an adventure?
Yes. What's Wendy's horn? I know I'm not going to win, so I'll just drop this, but... Oh, that's what it is.
I have no idea.
No, there are too many mistakes. I don't like sports bikes. I understand I would get used to them if I used them, but I don't want to get used to them. I just don't want to.
I tried to get used to the bikes when I started playing through the campaign again on my second account that I've got, and I was using the full Breath of the Wild setup.
That's a sports bike.
Yeah, with the bike, the wheels. That was pretty fun. I got used to it quick. It just messed me up when I used any
Yeah,
car.
it's because of the drifting. I like the versatility of the standard drift of everything else. Obviously, kart squads, bikes, and sports bikes all drift differently, but sports bikes are the only ones with tight and less tight. Everything else is you can glide off to the side and everything. This
feel like
is based on a Mario Odyssey stage, isn't it? And also 3D world. Bowser's Ninja Castles.
Considering there's like Shy Guys in it, I imagine it's more 3D world. Don't know why I've gone this way. There's a thing. Oh, you can jump over that, but there's a sign. Yeah, this.
No, this is
probably...
definitely the style of some 3D world levels. There's a staircase. Yeah. Hello, traps. What am I doing?
That's what I mean. It's very.
It's
more 3D world.
Oh, it's already mushrooms, bananas.
Yeah, the Shy Guys like pop them there.
Ah.
They're sneaky like that.
Shortcuts on the sides? No, there's a shortcut there which I didn't see. I'm not sure how you get
there's a shortcut.
There's alternate paths. No,
this track seems to have like there's like 9 different ways to do every single bit.
I didn't mean to touch that. I thought I wasn't in it.
This is probably my least favourite.
I don't.
Of them.
Mm.
It's a bit overly complicated, and I don't really know why.
I'd imagine, to some extent, because it's inspired by some of the Wii custom tracks. A lot of custom tracks on Wii are like this. You can go up the stairs.
Yeah, that's the way I went first.
Oh, that's much easier.
It's just not.
Oh, and it fell.
It's not as flowing. I really like the flowing tracks, whereas this is more like stop, start, stop, start.
Okay, I kind of see what you mean, because I went on the top, and then the end dropped when I got near the end because it's on a timer, and I didn't have time to fall in the gap. I just dropped and hit the wall.
Yeah, that's you hit that wall basically every corner unless you are properly prepared for it.
And lightning. Okay. I don't dislike it, but I feel like I'd have a much easier time if I was in a set I actually knew and liked.
Yeah, but this on 200cc is just annoying. You have to like brake at pretty much every corner, and some corners you just crash. It's like, well, I don't get it. It's like really wiggly, but then you get the bit right at the beginning where you just drive straight.
I fell off. And thank you, Shy Guy, for hitting me as I respawned. I'm not sure about this track. Well, I'm in 6th and you're massively far ahead. I got a golden mushroom. I understand the point of the sports bikes is hit. Good. I didn't want to touch that. I made the same mistake as before, where the area of effect of the wind is bigger than it looks. Oh, I'm claiming 3rd. Because of Bullet Bill. Now, at the end, that just fell apart because I won the Shy Guy just driving in a place where I happened to get hit when I respawned. Like, immediate hit.
Yeah, this track reminds me sort of like the Monaco Grand Prix, where it's like it's tight and annoying to race with, but I imagine like doing time trials around here would be pretty fun.
It doesn't seem so bad once you get. It's like what's it called? Where is it?
Should we just do random for the last 3?
Yeah, Ice Outpost. It's like that, where all of the random. All of the different paths are intertwined like that. So it's not that bad in that sense, but it's bad because we don't know it, and also we're using stuff we normally wouldn't use. Are we going to keep the thing of picking each other's carts as we go on, or are we going to just go back to normal?
I don't mind.
I don't want this after these 8 races. It was a stupid challenge in the first ones. Literally, all you need to do for yours is change it from Lakitu to Waluigi, and that's genuinely one of the sets I like to use. Pirate Waluigi.
Yeah, I could see Waluigi working.
Yeah, heavyweights work quite well in that. For this would be fine, but it's the sports bike aspect of it. But in saying that, the other courses were a bit tighter. Saying that though, this. If I was used to sports bikes, I'd be happier. Oh yeah, you know you said about the Minecraft stream upload. What I called it. I'm calling the Binding of Isaac one where I struggled with the Beans challenge, Beans Extraordinaire. Just because it was. I don't see why I'm picking up coins, I'm about to lose them. Hold on, can I? Yes, again.
What did you do?
I went into one of the tikis.
Oh, right.
I don't. I watched a playthrough of Donkey Kong Country recently. I don't remember if they're... Well, they're the Tiki Tax tribe, but I don't remember what the Goomba equivalents are called. Those ones. I know they have a name, because all of them have a name.
I don't know.
Donkey Kong Country is a surprisingly good game. Oh no, Donkey Kong Country Returns, actually. Though I have seen playthroughs of 1, 2, and...
I've never played a Donkey Kong game.
They range from... Thank you, Blue Shell. They range quite a bit in their design.
I was gonna get the one that came out for Switch.
Oh, Tropical Freeze.
Yeah. But I never ended up getting it.
That's a sequel to Returns, for the most part. Returns is quite different to the first three. Kind of. It's similar. It's like how Rayman and Rayman Origins are, where Rayman Origins is more towards the original game, but it's nothing like the first. It's only like the first, in that it's 2D and you punch things. The first is a brutally hard puzzle platformer, to the point of being widely considered one of the hardest games in existence. This isn't going to catch you. No. None of this is going to hit you. Oh, the first Rayman game is genuinely amazing. If you ever end up playing it, play it. There is also a free... I want to say it's actually out of ownership now. Like it's just freeware. I could be wrong though, because I'd imagine Ubisoft would be renewing that game's license because it was quite popular. But there is a free kind of fan-made remake called Rayman Redemption, which has a lot of quality of life improvements and an entire extra world created by that by the fan developer. It's a good recreation of style, but you can tell it's not one of the original worlds. It's just different in design and difficulty. It's a lot harder, but in like very specific ways that the old game never did. It's still good though. I played it all. I haven't 100%ed it. At some point I'll probably play it on stream, because I genuinely... The first Rayman game is genuinely one of the best PS1 games. It's easily one of my favourite games. My favourite PS1 game isn't the first Rayman though. That is Future Cop LAPD, which is a really weird choice, but it's my choice, so I don't care. That's a game that I've never fully beaten without cheats, because I was like between the ages of 4 and 8 or whatever when I played it through properly. And it's a surprisingly difficult game if you don't know what you're doing, and being that young, it was... I don't care, I just want to blow stuff up with the big mech walker thingy, which is also a hover car.
My favourite PS1 game's got the Gran Turismo 2.
There are surprisingly good racing games on PS1. You could tell that they made it with what they had, but it was really good. Like, Wipeout, the series, came from PS1.
Yeah.
That was a hard game. That was one of the ones I was definitely too young to play. No, I didn't mess up the pathing enough. No, that's one where it was definitely... I would need to come back to this when I'm older. I never did, because... Yeah.
I picked up the original Gran Turismo the other day as well. I'll go through that at some point. I think I want those, like, that series from, like, 1 to 6. I want to put on the Steam Deck when
of course.
Get it.
And there go the mushrooms. Never mind, my entire plan is gone because of a... Oh, it would have happened anyway, but because of a red shell that followed me over the ramp rather than crashing into the carriage thingy. Tram. Literally diverted its route to go over the ramp to hit me.
You'll have to see it.
And then I had double mushrooms, which I was going to use to go over the grass, and instead the game went, nope, lightning. This is perfectly fine. You can tell I'm not good at sports bikes.
Yeah,
well, no, you can tell I'm good at the game, just not this specific way of playing the game, because I'm still in second. Where you got a more normal thing.
Yeah, I made a list of the games that I want to emulate on Steam Deck when I get it. That's basically the first thing I'm going to do. I'm going to get it. I'm not even going to put a Steam game on it first.
Well, you might as well, just
not...
to test it actually runs.
Well, yeah, I will. I will put I will end up putting like Risk of Rain 2 and a couple of other bits on.
And it's red again. Yay! I've genuinely sent 30-something gigabytes through the speed tests in the last month because of this. That's genuinely how much I've done it.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah, but it seems to be the only way to get the connection to be stable enough, because... Oh, now the upload is horribly low, and now it's bouncing around, but genuinely, the speeds we're supposed to get, aside from download speed, that is weirdly low. I don't know. The problem I have, specifically, is I'm the only person in this house that uses the internet in the way that I do. There's a gap under that door. So whenever I make a specific comment about the internet, it's always met with... and? Basically.
Yeah, I know that feeling.
Yeah, so... Like earlier, when I said about how I would want to leave... Why did I stop drifting? I didn't let go of the button. That's something annoying about this game. Every game does it, but this one seems to do it a little bit more than the others. And it's not even just me or us. I genuinely see it in like YouTube videos as well. It's annoying. No, back. No, it's just annoying, because like, earlier, in reasons I want to leave Cornwall and go somewhere else, because there's nothing here. There isn't literally nothing here, but in terms of what I want/need, there's nothing here. It's full of tourist spots. I don't like tourists. I work in a, thankfully, back end of a tourist or hospitality job. But, yeah. I'm very, very happy I'm not in the front end. Front of house would genuinely annoy me to the point of leaving. I know, because I did it for a while, and I hated it. That's why I'm in the back. And staying there. Pays the same, basically, anyway, so it doesn't make a difference.
So what you're saying is you prefer it in the back?
If it's clean, then sure. No, but yeah, I just didn't even bring up internet as a reason to why I'd want to leave, because it would just be like, either it's the same everywhere, which it's not, it's really not. It does depend on what your deal is on where you live. Yeah, mushroom.
Yep.
But yeah, it's really not the same. That's gonna hit me. It didn't. Almost did. I'm surprised that banana didn't hit me. That can be both default to going on the right side. Ah, it's close to hitting you, but just didn't. Green shell, which is going to hit the red shell. Hey, look, I was right. I know I could have avoided that, but I wanted to predict it and be correct. I was so close to you. I think if you didn't have that mushroom shortcut, I would have won.
Yeah, probably. That's the first time in ages I've actually got a mushroom where it's actually useful.
Oh no, I had one last race, and then I got lightninged away from me. I had two of them. But yeah, it's just annoying, because it's like, yes, the internet is horribly... Not even that. 20 points, that's not too much. Well, that's 4. Well, 8 races anyway. No, the internet is horribly overpowered, but for the money it makes sense, because it's literally double the previous deal for the same price. Why wouldn't you take that? I'm gonna change my stuff. Or should we just... I don't know who I want to play as. You know what? I'll play as Lacto. I just want to change to a different bike. Or Kart. Or something.
I might go back to the, full Link setup. I quite liked it. I don't use the bikes very often. I like to keep reminding myself of what they're like. Just so I don't forget.
Regular bikes and sports bikes are quite different, though. What about the roller wheels? I want to go for the blue rollers. No. Maybe. I like how I have this, which is kind of those stats, and I go down to the retro off-road, and it's just those stats slightly different, plus a massive amount of grip.
Yeah.
I'll just do that. I know there's hidden stats, but I don't really care.
It's bad news for you. Eurobeats just come on my Spotify playlist. I have the power.
Oh, did you? Did you?
Yeah, I have twice. What they did at the end was hilarious. Where they
the
had
Eurobeat montage.
Yeah, and then with Anthony, like it's so nasty
Because
that is literally exactly what they do in Initial D, like constantly, and it was like, oh,
it's just an anime trope.
Yeah, it is, to be fair.
How many races, or should we just go all of the races?
All of the races.
Should we go full normal, or should we go through the DLC stuff again?
We can go through the DLC stuff again.
DLC stuff, then random after?
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's just, going back to the internet point, because I never finished it, it's just, if I say anything, like the changing the cables for the server and desktop. Like, okay, sure, but just because it's a problem that only I have doesn't mean it's invalid. It's just annoying when it's something that only one person has and everyone else just goes, and...
Yeah, which is part of the reason why I was like, if you wanted to live anywhere, if I get a house, just live with me.
Even if you didn't get a house and it was a rent, I think we've basically unsaid and have literally said to each other, at least first move out is going to be us two.
Yeah.
Whether or not we stay that way, well, probably won't, considering future partners or whatever. Oh, this is a much nicer cart for this.
How bad is this? Okay.
Yeah.
The bikes aren't as different as I remember them being, though I haven't used one in ages.
Is that a sports bike or no, it's a sports bike, isn't it?
I think
Where
so.
you have tight and tighter as your two drift styles, rather than wiggly and.
I think so. Yeah, it's not as much adjustment, which I don't like.
Yeah, that's what I was messing me up, because I kept my muscle memory is to. Well, you see it when I play. My muscle memory is to wiggle around. Because that's because of DS.
Yeah, where you got points for wiggling.
Yeah, that way.
Well, not points, but you build up the
you
boost
are
quicker.
So much faster than me, though. That's the only problem. If I can't hit you, which I can't do, because I need red shells, not greens. Mushroom, sure.
You can try the shortcut if you haven't.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that, but I'm sure I'm gonna end up getting hit.
Yeah, you just have to pick the spot between the pipes and just boost in a straight line, or you'll just end up hitting one more often than not.
Oh yeah, I see what you mean.
Yeah, whereas like you see my driving style, where it's basically just my sim racing brain
Again,
takes
I didn't
over,
feel like I let go of the thing. Okay.
and I just go as close to the apex as I can. I
do that as well, but in terms of the adjustments, I prefer being able to go, okay, back out a bit.
You actually take the better Mario Kart line in most cases, whereas I don't, which doesn't really help me very much, but
yeah,
it does help me in some situations. Because in genuine no items, just racing, it normally ends up working out. But as soon as items get involved, it's okay. At least it happened just before the jump.
Yeah, which is unfortunate, but I'm now in front of you. Barely, but I am. I'm sure you have a red shell. You have a second red shell.
No.
Good. Actually, our speed isn't that different. It's just that you ended up getting ahead. And then you could stay ahead because I just couldn't attack you because they couldn't get anything for that.
I had a super hold at the end, which is okay, nice.
Yeah, I had that earlier as well. I kept it because it solidified second.
Yeah.
That's something that people do, is they give up positions in an attempt to take more than having a guaranteed points. You know,
the strategy of just not moving off the line for 30 seconds and then starting. It's
no, that does work because that means that you can get, well, maybe not 30 seconds, but that means you can get a power item and then skill your way up to the front, which is a genuine strategy. That is called smuggling. It can be fun, but it can also be very awkward you get it wrong.
I just don't like doing it. It's like if you're good enough, you'll get ahead and you'll stay ahead.
Not every time, because especially near the beginnings of races, you got a banana, I got a coin. I know I pretty much let you get in front because I went for the coins instead, but no matter what, you are basically guaranteed in second first to get an attacking item. Or that, where your shell hits you. Yeah. That's always a fun one. Playing Lakitu like this was a mistake. Oh, and lightning, of course. Why is it always when I'm not allowed nice things? What about anyone else?
So, I'm not allowed nice things either.
Yeah,
So
but
they are.
No, but genuinely, would you agree that for the most part it's, okay, I can set this thing up, and then I'm the one that ends up getting the lightning that ends up messing me up, rather than...
But I think that's the, like, styles, that's sort of what I mean, whereas, like, your strategy is a lot more item-based, which helps in some situations, but when it comes to, like, bad luck, it can just be like, oh, I can't do anything now.
Well, yes and no, because in terms of the racing bit, like then, I was perfectly on the inside, and then just lightning took me out of it.
Yeah, well, I just got the purple just before the boost wrap, and I missed both.
Yeah, that helps. But no, like, the thing is like, the problem with Mario Kart is, if someone gets ahead, and there's no item that you can use for it, they are ahead. Whether or not you're good at racing, if they use items and get even further ahead,
Oh, that's annoying. I had a banana, and it wouldn't let me hold it. It wouldn't let me hold it. I pressed it,
that
and it did nothing. So, oh, okay. I didn't look. I was looking like at the front to see, like, further up the screen to see where the line was. Didn't realise that it hadn't registered.
The line was literally right in front of you.
Yeah, and even then, once I got hit, I pressed it again. It still didn't work. It was only the third time of pressing it that it actually dropped.
Yeah.
So well, I don't care.
Oh yeah, at some point I made a new me because of Pikmin Bloom, because my old Switch, not my old Switch, my old Switch install had the old me, and there was never a backup anywhere, so I just made a new me. Even though the old me still existed, I didn't have it saved anywhere, which I couldn't do for Pikmin Bloom. A weird bit of hollow me.
I love how much taller I am than you.
Yeah, and then Lakitu isn't exactly big.
No, I wasn't paying
But yeah,
attention.
no, the problem in Mario Kart, I've consistently found, with items and without items, is if the person in first gets too far ahead, they just win. Apart from some kind of Mario Kart gods throwing down lightning over and over and over.
Yeah, it takes them having
it takes so
a lot
much
of
more
bad
to
luck.
drag someone back. And especially considering in 8, mushrooms are almost useless compared to stuff like Wii. If you're in first and you're far, you win. If you're decently ahead, you still have a high chance of winning. I'm gonna get a coin now, aren't I? Yep. It also doesn't help that I haven't played too much recently. Also that is something annoying. The person in first getting coins instead of defense. I know it's to balance it and drag the people back down, but it's actually a bit more annoying than anything else.
Did I send you the, like, Mario Kart video?
The different players?
Yeah.
Yes. That red shell was slightly too early. Oh, maybe not. No, it was.
Just about. It was very close, like, probably a couple of frames off.
But if it was any later, then, if it was any later, it would have hit the thingy. Maybe I should have tried to send it earlier. I don't know.
Predicament, to be sure. Oh, that's a wall. That's another wall.
I'm actually kind of happy that the lightning happened then, because I wasn't sure I was going to make the double item box on that corner.
Yeah, that one I find really hard to get.
Yeah, without sacrificing something.
Yeah.
Bye. Yeah, no, we are very, very similar in terms of speed. Hey, look, the reason I pressed B for half a second. Don't know if you noticed or not.
The ink was covering my screen. I didn't know, but I didn't really look.
No, I just saw a little bit of blue on the map, so I just went beep. Like when we were neck and neck, so it. Ooh, I missed. So it looked
I noticed,
like we.
I noticed I'd overtaken you, but I thought I'd just, like, got a better run through the corner.
You did, because I broke. Or braked.
You broke the brake.
Sometimes. No, I find it funny in Mario Kart when people are like, you don't brake in Mario Kart. Yes, you do. Even in 150, you have to sometimes.
Yeah, it's like every now and
Am I
then.
going to get another last-minute red shell? Yes. Is it going to cause a win, though? No. 3 in a row, though.
Yeah.
I might change character. Lakitu is not working for me. I might actually just change entirely.
I mean, you're still winning.
Yeah, but this is still very, not what I'm used to. I know what I'll use. I know exactly what I'll use. Where is it? Ooh. No, yeah, I'll go for this.
We're on Coconut Mall.
Yes. No, yeah, I'll do that, and then that. There you go. You can see what I've done anyway. No, I know a game that we should do at some point, though it would absolutely be awful. Red out.
Yeah, except I mean, I played that a bit, just being around yours.
Yeah, I haven't played it really much since. I played it a bit afterwards, and I just stopped. I don't know why. Good, that still works, because I messed up which side I wanted to go up. The banisters on the escalator bits also count as road.
Yeah.
And they're sloped, so you can actually drive on them. Very useful for when you go down the wrong one.
These corners are actually much easier to do.
They look tighter, but they're not.
Yeah, they're much easier to do with the bike.
Oh, I thought you meant compared to Wii. I would like to...
It's the like corner after the second escalator where you just turn right. Why am I going up the down one?
Yeah, you can go up the sides though, so that's fine. Can you? Oh, you can still. Good. Oh, bit much. Oh no, that doesn't work like it did in Wii. The half pipes or quarter pipe stairs aren't a thing anymore. You just hit the wall and stop.
Ah, bomb. Oh, I just missed it.
I aimed that one in the rear view as well.
There was like a pixel, if that.
I just knew it would either A, mess up your line, or B, actually hit you.
I was fine, and then I turned and Link leaned, and I was like, oh no. I thought I was going to lean into it.
I feel like the characters in this game are physically bigger than the triple bills on the map. Sure, that's balanced. Hello, blue shell.
Yeah, they do seem bigger.
Yeah, they feel physically bigger than in previous games, which in the Game Boy and SNES and stuff, sure, they are. But in compared to Wii, it's surprising. Good timing, Lightning. Even worked for me missing the item boxes. So the green shell doesn't go over the fountain, but red shells do. Hello, red shell. Ow. I'm on the booster anyway. Oh, and mushroom. Also, my skill is very Kart dependent, as much as it shouldn't be. No.
No.
This is going to be a giant file. I just noticed what the bitrate is. Well, it says it's currently over 10,000 kilobits per second. Oh, now it's slower. But it genuinely says 16 hours left. Normally, when I do something, it ranges in the few hundreds.
What, to fill up the entire
It also doesn't help that I have less than 500 gigabytes left on that drive.
Yeah, probably.
I need to empty it at some point, and I do have everything saved on the other on the server.
I say I literally built you a NAS. You should know.
I am using it. I just haven't deleted the stuff off of the desktop yet. I'm having them both.
I'm just being a twat.
Also, well, it wasn't just you built. It's just you mostly built as I looked up the technical bits. I say technical bits, the unraid bits. So
Yeah, you're certainly more software.
is even then we're the
it.
same hardware-wise. The difference is that I've, for the most part, had PCs built or built PCs with people, where you've done it by yourself because no one else in your house would, basically. Or if they would, you just didn't ask them. I don't know.
Oh no, they wouldn't get within 6 feet of it.
Yeah. So that's more why. That's why you were more immediately just like, okay, this, and this. Because yes, I can, but doesn't mean I necessarily have. Oh no, I have. I've done every component. Yeah, I've done every component at least once, just separately for the most part. I'm very happy I had that second mushroom. I wasn't going to dodge it without that second mushroom.
I say with like straight PC stuff, we're about the same, but I like more of the like peripheral and stuff like that.
Yeah, peripherals I'll ask you about because I'm genuinely just like, my keyboard is £30, my mouse is £30. That's all I care about. But then I don't see why you would spend more. Obviously, there's a reason to, like, Cherry MX switches and mechanical keyboards are supposedly very, very nice, but having never experienced one, I don't love how it takes out the banana and you still get hit. Yeah. Lightning! just the perfect Mario Kart ending.
Yeah.
Yeah, stuff like that. Peripherals I'll ask about, but anything else is very... we just talk between ourselves rather than ask one or the other.
Yeah, because we have slightly different views on what we would actually use, but that normally helps. Because instead of... Because like, we'll get stuck in our heads.
Big. And I'm just like, but do you need to? But then the difference is... at least what I think the difference is you immediately went from something that works to something that's good. I went from something that works to something that works slightly better to something that works kinda good to something that is pretty good to now this. I've had several different iterations of PCs between cases and part combinations, and it's been one big transition. For you it was old AMD system, modern Ryzen system. And that's it.
It was basically like
and your laptops.
Top of the line immediately.
Yeah.
Within the space of like 2 months.
Yeah. Well, I've had several years of just, run stuff. On low. Sometimes medium. So I think, for me, I have a lot more of the value and price of performance in mind for buying stuff.
Like, it's still there. I normally just go, I don't care.
More recently I've been thinking that, but then I've also had much more money to play with.
Yeah.
I still don't as much as I could, because doing it just because you can is stupid.
Yeah, because like buying the system off you, like now, like didn't really make sense, but it helped because it meant I learned. That,
and also I gave you a genuinely amazing price on that system for what it is. Literally,
I mean, I'm still using the drive and power supply from that.
Yeah, but like genuinely, we went through it and I was just like, oh, that's old and also been used. Okay, quarter, or once something's even down to like an eighth of like the buying eBay price, and it's like I genuinely slashed the price so much more than I could have.
Yeah, it was like a good price on a system that like
it would do what you want.
Yeah, it was a computer.
Yeah, even then, you didn't get rid of it, which is a good thing because I genuinely wouldn't have cared if you just turned around and sold it. I wasn't using any of it.
I still have all the parts. I will probably sell bits of it eventually, but...
Or on the other... Well, power usage, you probably want to. Like the processor. If you want an AM3 processor, buy an 8350. They're much less power hungry.
The 9590 just being the absolute unit that it was.
It was literally the, we need power and we will use anything to get it. I didn't need to press that.
I'll tell you what though, I wish I'd have still had it set up when my heating went out and I used my computer to heat my room. Because
I have that problem now.
Even with a 3070 and a 5800X, like
wait, we
running
have the same TDP, don't we?
No, yours is 65, mine's 105. Like the CPU does run hot, but it's.
Well, my PC regularly and genuinely, yes. I was gonna say, the G wasn't even in the right place. My room right now is 26.9. It's March. Almost April. It's the last day of March.
Yeah, mine's like 25-ish.
Oh, it's not, yeah, about the same then. But yeah, like, it genuinely doesn't go below 23 anymore. Part of that is because of what this room is. There's heat pipes that run under the floor because that's just where the heating goes. Which is quite nice to have a heated floor in winter. But on the other hand, it means that I haven't had my radiator on ever. This room's radiator hasn't been turned on properly in years.
Yeah, I just sort of
doesn't need it.
Get the room warm and keep it there.
Yeah.
It does cool down, obviously, but like by the time the heating's come back on, it's barely lost any.
Then the other thing is, you have a fan system. I have a liquid-cooled system. So in terms of siphoning out heat and throwing it into the atmosphere, mine, while it doesn't run very hot, it has a high minimum because of how Ryzen processors work. That was a good shot by accident. I took out the shell.
Yeah.
Ryzen processors have a high voltage. Oops. Have a high voltage on low load and a lower voltage on high load. They push the power decently well on low, but then on a high load they keep the temperature down, which is what has a high minimum and a low maximum. It means that the range isn't very big, which can be a problem for idle temperatures. That's why it confuses so many people when they see high idle temperatures, because they're not. In terms of like an old Intel thingy, then yes, they are.
Oh, I had a boombox, but I completely mistimed it.
Oh, did you also have a mushroom?
No.
Oh, I don't know whose mushroom this is then. Bye.
Don't leave. Oh.
That's what I meant. I don't know whose mushroom it is then. But yeah, like, no, my system's cooling is really good. Like, Gamers Nexus said that the Strix Helios, which is the case I have, pure opportunity, I would not buy this new. One, price, two, it is absolutely gigantic and not very good. But they kind of agreed with what I was thinking of. The cooling in it is not very good. It starves at the front. Take off the front glass panel, it'll be amazing.
I know why I stopped using this, because when you go little, you don't have enough speed to
Well, not enough speed or acceleration?
No, just like straight up speed to be able to do jumps. It just doesn't work.
Sports bikes were always the speed option though. They were the high speed, low acceleration.
Like when you're small, you just can't do anything. It was annoying. That lost me that because I forgot that and then like just drove off.
But also the blue shell mushroom thingy, where I dodged a blue shell and mushroomed away while in Ghost.
Well, that got you ahead, but that completely ruined my chances of catching up.
But yeah, I hope the blue shell is genuinely just Bowser Castle, Bowser Castle, Bowser Castle, Rainbow Road. That would be funny. I hope they do that.
Don't tempt me. Don't get me excited.
If you have dad that works at Nintendo. I never had that in school.
You must.
No, yeah, no. This PC is... The case is such bad for cooling. The intake is a basically small slip, about 1.5 inches thick, maybe 2 inches, on top and bottom, which isn't very good when the entire front panel is mesh and the entire top is mesh. The top is my exhaust, which also doesn't help for room temperatures and everything. The top and back of my exhausts, which is fine. But yeah, it pushes out a lot of heat, which is interesting because the case is supposed to be quite bad for, yeah, I was going up there. Thanks, Red Shell. For cooling, which it is. But that just shows how efficient these parts are, 3070 and 3700X. I should have done a trick there.
It's hilarious, the GPU. You can do stuff with the fans would not even spin. It would just sit there like, I don't care. Especially because the ones that we got were just stupidly overbuilt ones.
Yeah, also they're LHR, which means if you wanted to do crypto mining, you can't. Well, you can if you just get modified BIOS. But I don't anymore. I did.
Even without it, doesn't even make that much difference. Well, it does, but you still get them.
That. Ooh, no trick. But yeah,
that lightning saved me.
It didn't save me. It didn't ruin me too much, but yeah. I see how you get up there. No, the map is complicated on this track, but the actual track layout itself isn't that bad once you've done it a couple times.
Oh, that was weird. It was oh
Oh,
oh
no,
oh
no,
no
no, no, no,
oh
no.
no!
Wall.
That was horrible. I had just a horrible sequence then.
I had the floor drop out and throw me into the wall again.
it moved just as I was about to get on it, so I like hit something, jumped up onto it, and then as it fell, I just missed the thing and then ran in straight into the wall. It was like, oh, okay.
Can't hit you with that, unfortunately.
It's just a really kludgy track. Is probably the best way I could describe it.
Yeah, specifics.
It seems very like they had a like building, and
Oh
then were
no,
like
the red shell
let's
didn't
make a
take
track.
flight. That was an experiment.
Yeah, it's like we have this building. Let's make a track through it. Instead of actually starting with the track. I mean, they wouldn't have done that, but it looks like they have.
Where are you? Oh, you're literally there. Oh, of course, the blue shell comes right as I overtake you. Or did you break?
No.
Ow. That was mean.
It
You've
was.
won. You've won, unless I can, It's just a red shell. Red shell coming. Wherever that went. Is there another path there?
Yeah.
Ah. That makes sense, because there's another path here.
Yeah, it's not great. But yeah, I'm really not, like a fan of this track.
I'm gonna assume I don't mind it so much. It's definitely based on 3D World. Ah.
It's just sort of like 90-degree right, 90-degree left, 90-degree left.
Well, it's no
straight,
different to
90-degree left,
DK
90-degree
Jungle.
left.
Or DK, it is DK Jungle, isn't it? No, DK Temple, the one that was in 7.
But that one has that the corners are actually curved though.
Yeah, randoms, I guess.
Yeah, there's like it actually flows.
Yeah,
like it's just like
well,
go straight.
The entrances and everything are quite wide though.
Hmm.
I didn't actually see what it was. Oh, that's fine. But yeah, no, PC-wise, we are pretty decent. And the thing that I find funny is if you look at any of the 3700X to 5950X, or 5900X, they're all within enough money, you might as well just buy the cheapest at the time. Well, okay. Enough money and performance. Then you see the 5950X, and it's just a monster, and it's overpriced. Apparently that hit you, but didn't.
No, I put a thing out right at the end, so I'm not
okay.
surprised that Lag didn't know what to do with it.
Yeah. No, I think part of the reason why my strategy in this game is so item-based is because in single player especially, if you are naked, as in no item, you will get hit, and you will lose. So that's why in multiplayer I'm like that, even though skill in multiplayer makes a much bigger difference because players aren't like the AI. They don't just throw it randomly as soon as they get it. Some people do. But I'm playing like it's single player, which for the most part it is because we're in a closed thingy. But also, I am playing to hit you.
Ow.
Yeah, I didn't get those items on purpose. I know you went for the other path.
I always forget there's items there. That's why I take that path. Because it's quicker, and I forget that there's actually something useful that way. I know what you're doing, I just don't care.
No, I do though. I'm playing to win.
Super.
I know what I just used as well. But... Yeah, these items here. I just prefer that path because it's slightly slower, but you get items out of it, which for the most part is actually useful.
So it's probably quicker actually because I can't do it right with this.
That too, you have to get it right.
Yeah, I'm not used to it yet.
Hmm.
I took it and was like, oh, I'm in the grass.
And it's red again. It's probably been red the entire race.
Oh yeah, it's a solid 3 FPS at the minute.
Yeah. Backup failed to network drive. Okay. How did you fail? There is space. Okay, delete all of these. Start it again. How big is my captured folder? 1.44 terabytes. And it's a 4 terabyte drive with a 4 terabyte parity. I think when I expand, I will buy... Oh, do I buy an 8 terabyte to make parity and then put the 4 terabyte in as storage? Or do I buy another 4 terabyte? Because the effective gain is the same.
No, just buy 4 terabyte. For something like under probably 6 drives, like would be the like. I wouldn't go any more than 1 parity drive until you get past like 6.
Oh no, I don't mean multiple parity drives. I just mean if I want to go bigger drives in future. But no, I think what I should do is just whichever one's the most price to performance. Did you press the thing? No, no one did. Okay. Oh, that was unlucky on your end. And that was 2. I like how in 200 you can completely ignore the mushroom for that shortcut and just do it.
You just go straight.
Yeah. That was money.
I like how you play, like, for the most part, you play like 50 to 150 pretty similar. Like, you drift at different points, but other than that, you basically take the same thing. But you get to 200, and then it's like, oh, I could just skip off the track.
Yeah.
I like that.
There we go.
It's so... Oh, I tried to do it so you're over the thing. That was a bit too... it wasn't even me. I don't know what am I. I thought I threw something, and then I realised it was a blue shell, and I was like, no, I didn't.
Yeah, hit the thing. Aw. No, that would have been too late anyway.
Yay!
What about if you go... No, in 150 it's not the best. You can, but I wouldn't recommend it.
I took a mushroom and hit 2 trees.
Yay! But no,
it's intelligent.
No, I think I'll just do whichever one makes the most money sense at the time, because drives right now, you might as well just buy the biggest you can, because at least when I was looking for those 2, 4 terabytes, they were so much more like making sense than the rest.
That did not hit me, but okay. It did the thing where it, you know, like half hits you.
Yeah. Where
you do the animation, but you sort of keep going at almost the same speed.
Oh, I didn't hit that. No. The annoying thing, I don't know why I bounced off everything so wrong. You know what? Experiment. There's a red shell. Experiment fail. I'm on the road, that's fine.
Oh, that green shell almost hit me.
That's mine.
I said that green shell.
Yeah, that green shell was mine. I am very happy that I managed to hit them like that, because that ending was not very nice with the red shell.
Yeah, I also looked at micro SD cards for the Steam Deck, and you can get a 512 gig one for less than the gap between the 256 and the 512 one. I know that, like, you don't have expansion after that, but...
Yeah,
if
how expensive
you're putting more...
is a 512? Because I know 128s are down at like £15 now, or they were last time I looked.
One's on offer at the minute.
Oh,
it's like 100.
I'll just look. Oh, 128 and above. I'll look at the game in a second.
Yeah, because and that's the gold SanDisk one, like the proper high quality one. Because I would want, if I was actually spending that much money on a SD card, I would want one. Oh,
Baby Park! Hooray! You know what I don't like? Amazon's sort on the side. In the search, it was okay, 128 and above, as in a button. Then on the side, it's just not there.
I've lost count of how many times you've done that.
Every single time you've ended up in front of me at the beginning of a race. It's why I prefer starting at second instead of first. You always get hit if you start first. It's just written in. It's basically written into the game, and the chances. I don't know if it's literally 100%, but it feels like it.
It's the chances are up there, that's for sure.
Yeah.
What have I got a star in second? What the hell have I been doing? Where are you? I don't even know who you are.
I'm ready on lap 4. I'm like half lap in front of you.
Yeah. I got hit by quite a lot of stuff.
Where's my bomb? Oh no. Also, here's a blue shell. Hey, bang. And there's a coin. Ow. Thank you, random bullet bill.
My red shell went straight past you. I was right behind you.
Hit by a bullet. Oh, no, that red shell, yeah.
It was before, yeah. It just sort of vibed past you. So, okay,
I'm still in second, though. Mushroom, that's not useful. I'm small. Mushroom, that's not useful. You have a banana. Actually, that is useful. I'm now not in first anymore. I was in first for a second. We kind of did it. Oh, you got hit.
No.
Alright. Ow, I got hit. Acceleration. I think mine's higher. No, you bounce off of enemies. You used the stupid anti-gravity boost. It's only stupid because it didn't benefit me. That's how most people think about things. It's funny.
Yeah.
Now, yeah, back to Amazon. Where's the... Why is capacity the second to last? Oh, not second to last. The third to last condition here.
Yes, I want a storage device.
Yeah.
Okay.
Categories,
Well, I presume you don't really care that much about the capacity of it then. That is literally the main thing that I require.
It is literally our brands, A to F, G to M, N to Z. Prices. Why do I care about the brand? I just want the size.
That reminds me, my auntie came round for Mother's Day, and she was like, "Oh, I brought my camera because it doesn't seem to save many pictures." And we were like, "Oh, it's probably not got an SD card in it." It had an SD card in it. That's how big it was. It was like 20 megabytes.
Oh,
it was something dumb like that, and I was like,
how old was the camera and how old was the SD card?
I have no idea.
Is she one of those people where there's Z fighting up there? I know it's Zed fighting. And it's stopped now. No, it's still going. I should stop looking at the background and look at the race. No, no, I know several people who are like that, where it's like, oh, this is still good. It's just this 20-year-old Dell. It's like, sure. Put Windows 10 on it, see what happens.
Yeah, I had to attempt to fix their laptop as well. Okay, that was mean.
Okay. I'm gonna do something in a second. I've been playing this entire time with barely any sound delay. For some reason, it's now gone to the higher delay option, because there's two options in OBS for, which...
That's nice.
Yeah, which capture card option to use, because there's the device itself and I think the software process one. I don't know. But consistently, one of them will have a higher sound delay than the other. And I feel like it's slowly getting worse. Yeah. Well, maybe not getting worse, but yeah, that sound delay is wrong. I didn't get hit by that.
Yeah, like, I would much rather have no sound than sound delayed.
Oh no, I'm just remembering when I tested the capture card and I said, like, this feels wrong, this is wrong. And then I did some little tests and it was genuinely, without even knowing it had a delay, I could immediately just feel it. I could tell immediately it was wrong. I can do by sound and by sight, so I don't really mind about the sound delay issue. For right now, it's not really a problem. Which is partly because I've played this game quite a bit muted when I had it in portable.
I think I've not really...
That mushroom?
Wait,
no, that was far too early for me.
Trying to avoid the clock thing and just completely forgot what I was going to say.
Portable, probably. Nah, no, you have a banana.
Come down to these last items.
Double red shell. Which I believe means I win. Smack!
Probably. Yep. Cheers, Gabe.
Whee! Yeah, I'm gonna change that.
I love it when it's like that, where it's like, okay, well, this will all depend on what items I get here.
Oh, there it is. I'll freeze for a second, then there you go. No, do you want to know something funny? I specifically selected 128 gigabytes and above. You know what the second option is below the, oh no, original Kingston Technology, the first and second. Oh no, actually, no. 1632, 6428, sure, that's an options one. That counts as 128. Next one, 32. Next one, 32. Next one, 32. Next one, 16. Next one, options up to 128. Next one, 64. Next one, options. Next one, I don't even know what that is. Options, 64, 128. They're obviously just ticking the things. Oh, 256 is only $9.99. What company is this? What company is this? That's not branded. Why it's so cheap? SanDisk. There you go. One actually by SanDisk. 32. Never mind. They're obviously just ticking whatever counts.
Yeah.
Because they are not 128. I literally clicked the button that said 128 and above.
Amazon search is just whack.
Well, it's not the search. It's the search terms in the categories when they enter their information into Amazon. It's the sellers. I'm
Because
assuming
they try and make it very general, so they just like, it's this, and this, so you
Yeah.
search one thing, and it shows something completely unrelated.
Or... Oh, that was good. You got hit by a chain jump.
Oh, you did on my screen, but then you just carried on.
You didn't see it because you were racing, but I literally went out as far as possible on the inside of the corner and basically grinded the corner. If I was any further out to the side, I would have fallen off. Oh, this track is always weird. So is SNES Rainbow Road. I always find it, sometimes you can mash the trick button and it'll work, like every single time. And sometimes it just does it once.
Yeah. Oh, that's kind of close. Oh, really? I just got a triple red shell and then it got taken away from me. Nice.
That's good, because I have a single banana.
I'm super jazzed about that game. Just...
That's a bit better.
I say that. I'm not. I don't actually care. I'm just being obtuse.
It's not.
If I actually was like, no, why I wouldn't play Mario Kart.
That was fucked, buddy. No, brake. I knew what I did, and I had to brake hard. I'm far enough ahead of you to where it doesn't matter. I went in the boosters at the wrong angle. If I'd have kept accelerating, I would have ended up getting off the edge. And I'm going to go push my door properly closed. Now, Mario Kart is fun, but it's one of the games where you have to play it in short-ish bursts. Actually, now that we've played it a bit, should we go in global?
Can do.
Okay. Global. Now race. Yeah, I'll keep with this. Then you should be able to join off me.
There's a 95-point gap between us.
Oh, you've played global quite a bit as well. I don't know if you'll be able to join me off this. Oh, someone's left. That might be the slot I'm taking.
I think I've joined.
Is it showing you the same same race, Wario Stadium?
No, I hadn't finished picking my character yet.
Ah, okay. Because you'll be added to the queue, I think. Maybe.
I mean, I've done it through you, so...
Yeah, it will add you, but it's whether or not there will be space. There's at least one person who's disconnected, but I'm assuming that's a slot I'm taking.
There's normally like 1 or 2 people leave after like every race.
Yeah.
You get the same like 6 people, and then the other 6 just like rotate.
Yeah. Sometimes those people are good though. But oh yeah, I played global regularly on stream for quite a while, but literally just before I started recording every single stream, which is kind of sad because some of those were genuinely amazing races. Pretty much all of these points are stream points. I haven't played a single global off stream. I haven't really played Mario Kart that much off stream recently. I haven't really played my Switch much recently. That's part of why we're doing this today instead of Repentance. I am kind of surprised. Well, actually, I could actually. No, they've won. Luigi's celebrating. Yeah. Also, people love to try hard to all of the Wiggler rollers. Literally, hold on, how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, I think, at least.
Is that the meta, is it? I
just
don't know.
The old one is Funky Kong, Flame Rider, and Wii. I don't know what Sevens is. Oh yeah, you're in. Oh, there's literally only 3 of us. They all left. That's funny.
I've never Googled which the meta cards. I have no idea.
No, Wiggler, Heavyweight Wiggler, roller wheels are the best. Roller wheel is the best wheel in the game. Wiggler is the best or tied best. Oh, there they are.
Few more people.
Yeah, they're the best or tied best kart. Well, it's a quad. And I don't know what the best glider is. But yeah, roller wheels are the best wheel in the game because of the hidden mini turbo stat. The way you win this game is drifting. Same as every other Mario Kart.
When I was doing the time trial, I was using the Dry Bowser with the roller wheels and the Beetle cart.
Oh, that's another good one.
And I went straight back to the Mercedes, and I instantly knew exactly when the boost was going to happen. Like, there would be a frame of purple, and I would let go instinctively, and I was like, oh yeah, I remember this now.
Yeah, well, that too. No, the mini turbo stat is boost duration. I don't think it's boost gain. Or is it boost gain as well?
It seems to.
Or is it... No, there's a different drift stat. Maybe that's the gain.
Maybe.
So I think the mini turbo stat also affects... I like there's a few people who aren't using the thingy. Oh, and also the scooter and roller wheels is another one.
A lot of people are using the one with wings.
Yeah, that's a decent one. I'm in last. But Mario Kart 8 is balanced enough to where the meta is only barely better than quite a lot of the other sets as well.
Yeah, it's not like you will just lose if you don't have it.
No, like Wii was like that with the Flame Rider, Daisy, or Funky Kong, and also something else, the Muck Bike. Someone here called Machete. Chop chop.
Yeah, that didn't work.
What are you playing
that
as?
Also didn't work. Like standard setup. Dry Bowser with the blue roller wheels.
Oh, I'm assuming. Yep, there you are. Your name wasn't appearing.
How did I miss that person? Get ahead of them. Oh, I was trying to get ahead of
I have several standard setups. I have a standard setup for bike, cart, and other bits. Stop trying to line up on me if that's what you're doing. Ow. That's fine, it hit everyone. As long as it doesn't benefit everyone else, I'm fine. No, I didn't really do anything.
Why?
Are you in first? Was that something else?
No, it hit me on the way past even though I was nowhere near
Oh.
it. I love it when it does that.
Oh, that would have hit me if I was behind you. Fourth. This is the fun of Global. You're against actually challenging people. And it's also point match to you. The early game is risky because I saw that coming just as I came around the corner. That's... yeah. I'm in 8th.
Much is still coming for me.
Immediately, like the pack is that close together that I just went straight down to 8th. I know I'm not necessarily using the most optimal set anyway. Like that is partly on me.
Oh, I got 3rd.
I got 5th. I'll take it. In the middle, yeah.
Would have got 2nd, but they got a boombox right at the end and blew me up.
I might change my set. I don't know. I like changing sets. That might be part of the problem. I might go to the Boo and the Shoe. Where's my... Oh, you sent me a thing. So where's my notification? It's because you sent the thingy. What do I do? No, I know what I'll do. I'll do Boo Flame Rider. Boo Flame Rider is a fun one. Some people really... Also, I like the cameraman in there. Some people really train for these.
Like, that's dedication.
And out of context, no one has any idea what we're looking at.
They shouldn't. They don't want to.
1 in 2. Oh, it's random. That's fine. The way I'm going to describe it is...
Well, it's not even that. It's no
No,
noise at all.
It's smooth. Yeah, think about what I would be using to make that sound, and the answer is it has 5 fingers.
Just like a smooth-barreled rifle.
That's not a rifle. Because if it's fully smooth, it's not. That's so stupid. I imagine if me changing carts, I'm immediately in first. I say that and I sacrifice position for items.
Without rifling, because you could have rifling on a pistol.
But it's not a rifle. No, I mean you can't have a rifle without rifling, because then it's not a rifle. That's a other thingy, whatever they're called. Probably a smoothbore, or whatever. I thought I made that.
They're still called rifles, I think.
I don't know. I wouldn't have thought they are, because the reason a rifle is called a rifle is because the barrel is rifled.
That's what I got a red shell. I was like, no, please, you go first.
Yeah, I just messed up because I haven't played this game for a while. Oh, a boo while I'm a boo. That works. What did I get?
Oh, okay.
A coin. Thank you, game. Oof. I like how we're in like 5th and 6th and we're genuinely like fighting for first, like it means anything. I think that person just hit himself. Yep. I'm in 8th, but it feels like I'm like 2nd. Just
yeah,
of how how
so
good these people are.
Oh, that guy just committed the big dead. He just drove off. That's tragic.
I do find it funny how our 2 main defaults are Dry Bowser and King Boo.
I'm winning!
Hooray! At least one of us
Very
is.
long,
I'm in
but
7th.
I'm winning.
But on the map, look at how close we actually are.
I know, it's like one corner away.
Yeah. Death! Aw, they all went a bit low, and I've been hit. I'm in 8th again, so that's back to where I was.
You could be blue shell now. Really? Oh, well, I would have won.
Make it. Why
I got blown up on the line and got 2nd.
Look what happened to me on stream.
Oh, you go in, you go in, you go in.
And
ooh,
denied.
Yeah. Yeah,
I feel like I should have made that.
I got to the base of the cog and got blown up.
Hmm.
That was tragic.
Did your points go down for that? Or did they go up? Oh no, you got up. I got -3 though. That's sad. It's only 3 though. Wait, you said... Hold on, how many points did you say you had? Because we're like several thousand away from each other.
Yeah, I don't play it.
I thought you said we're only like a few away from each other, and I was like, oh yeah, we are.
No, it's like a good 4,000 difference, I think.
Yeah, I'm the highest I've ever seen is someone who I'm surprised hasn't appeared because they always seem to come on whenever I play this. And he was at the last time I saw him 14,000.
Yeah. I've never really been like a massive fan of just like random people Mario Kart.
No, it can be fun, but I always did it for the stream. I don't do it differently.
Yeah,
because single player is boring stream wise. It's actually kind of boring regular wise. I still haven't gone through and finished every Grand Prix. I genuinely haven't done that. I just don't. I like it, but I haven't seen the need to do it.
Yeah, I've been working through the time trials, but I've only done like a couple of them so far.
I haven't done any time
trials
trials
of the new tracks. Well, I've done all the like normal track time trials because I have the like all the gold stuff, but I haven't gone through all of it yet.
At least I have the sound on my side now. Now it's only like a millisecond or 2 delayed rather than like 5.
I will go through and do that again, but
I said milliseconds. It might actually be like half a second because that was quite a big gap. This is always a course where I see people struggle with the shortcuts.
What? Oh, he was behind me. I used to go for that shortcut, but after I stopped playing for a while, I like kept messing it up, so I haven't done it in ages.
You have to corner a lot earlier than you think.
Why did I do that? That was really dumb.
You know what the problem is? Well, you're all killing each other, so it's fine, but I have no item. There we
I'm
go.
just being big
Coin?
dumb,
Yep.
and I've got like 9 people behind me, all with stars.
Hmm.
Give me good item, please. I am in the back. Okay, that's something.
And here's the red shell. I'm on the ramp, it's fine. Oh, I didn't. Why didn't that count? No, to
Yep,
get
I missed-
both
I
shortcuts
messed
in a row,
up.
you have to do one and then the other immediately after. They flow into each other.
Yeah, I haven't done that in so long. I'm not used to it. I'm just going to leave it.
Hmm. Now that I'm actually able to, like... Well, I'm more used to it now anyway, I'm using stuff that I like. But you can tell that I'm, like, better at this game than I was at earlier. Now that I'm not being hit every 2 seconds. And I messed up the shortcut. Because I said about it. Number 1 rule of Mario Kart is you say nothing. Yep. And 5th. 6th because of a bullet bill? Yep, 6th because of a bullet bill. And a red shell in 5th. I hit someone.
No, again, I got blue shield right at the end and lost first. I had first.
Mushrooms meant that I lost... I had first most of that race. Mushrooms meant that I lost 3rd. 2 people just came around the corner. That's annoying. At least I got my points back.
Well, to be honest, it wasn't the blue shell. There was a blue shell coming that was about to hit me, and then the person who was in second right behind me used a boom
Box.
boom. Yeah.
Boom boom. He threw a mini boss at you.
Just boom boomed me.
I'll go random. It's how so many people just choose the first option.
I would just prefer that one out of all of them.
That's why I chose random, because I like them all, but I don't really want to play any of them. That's the power of random. You kind of get into a thing with Mario Kart where you just don't play certain tracks anymore. But they're actually surprisingly fun when you do play them. So it's nice to just do random.
It depends what mood I'm in. Like,
Yeah.
I would actually, of the 3, normally pick the cheese
We
one.
are getting... yeah. I counted wrong. I went back, I counted the wrong way. It's 8 blubs ahead of the one where it slows down, but I think the one where it slows down on actually counts as number 1. So 7 ahead, 8 including the one where it slows down. You have to count it out as you go. Because it's... To explain it, loads of people get it wrong after you've explained it. I wasn't actually looking at the screen for that.
The main game that I've been playing recently is just a load of Tetris. I haven't had that game for that long, and I've already put like 80 hours into it.
Yeah, well, if you're doing
that's
it while
not
doing
like-
other stuff, that's...
Yeah, it's like the main game that, like, if I'm watching something, or like
Yeah,
I
weird.
want to just sit down and do nothing, then
That's the problem
I'll
with the
just do
games
that.
I play. I can't do that. Well, no, some you can, like Luck Be a Landlord, but that game I'm feeling stale on. You just can't do much, and the challenge modes in that game are so luck-based. The different levels. Now, Tetris, that's a game. The Tetris game is one I should get, because Tetris is actually kind of fun.
yeah, it seems like when I play the online, there's not that many people actually playing it.
We should
but,
play Tetris 99. That's still... Is it still downloadable? I know I downloaded it. No, it's been shut down now, hasn't it?
I think so.
That's sad.
I remember.
I never played it.
Because when it came out, I'd never really played Tetris. I was really bad at it.
Hmm.
But then I watched like a couple of videos of like people playing it, and I was like, you know what? I really want to like actually get good at this. So I got it on the Switch and on PC, and I've just been like playing it constantly. And now it's like I'm still not good, but I'm better than I was. Well, I would class myself as not good, but I honestly don't know.
Well, also, when you see Tetris Masters, it's like, well, anyone's not good compared to those people.
Yeah, and that's the thing I do with a lot of like games or anything. It's like,
one of them hit me.
how am I at
Oh,
this
I
game?
was the only person hit by a green shell in that entire mass of people. Okay.
Oh, I pulled out like a decent lead and I just got blue shelled and all of it's gone.
Yep.
Sad.
This is
And I
why
got coin. I'm
position in
gonna die
Mario
now.
Kart genuinely doesn't matter, because you go up and down in position so much.
But this is what I mean by like, if you are good enough, you can pull away. Like I have
Yeah.
been able to pull away.
I
and
pulled
I've
away
still
on the
got-
previous race, and I made one little mistake and immediately got dragged down to 5th.
Yeah, typically they're like when other people do stuff to you, you can recover it from. But if you make a mistake, it tends to be quite hard.
Yeah, in first, yes, but in the rest of the positions, no.
Yeah, in the rest of the positions, yeah, definitely.
Which is the problem I'm getting. I'm being unable to break out of that in the first place, so I'm just trapped.
Once you get stuck in like the 7th, 8th, 6th
Yeah.
sort of region,
You can't get out unless you get like a bullet bill.
yeah. It's
Yeah.
like, well, I live here now.
No, my main game that I'm playing, aside from them, is Risk of Rain 2. Which, Electrodrome? Which is, good, but it's annoying because Eclipse 8, with all the new stuff, especially jumping straight into Eclipse 8, not doing a full Eclipse 1 to 8. That's a big difficulty spike that you don't think about until you do it, because when you play Eclipse, it's all very the same. And you play Monsoon, and this is quite easy. I played Monsoon for too long, playing around with the new characters. Hey, pick mine. And it's Mirror, fair enough. So
I think
yeah,
if
I need to do that.
I think if I was ever to do like a really long stream or something, like if I reached a milestone or something, I'd probably just go, I'm gonna set like Tetris to like do 600 levels. And I'm gonna just get all Tetrises, nothing else,
No.
and see how long it takes me, because I've been doing that by myself and I've been getting better at it.
The problem with stuff like
that
that,
would
though,
be-
is that can be the kind of stuff where you have to have people turn up. If they don't, you'll be so bored. Obviously, if you reach a milestone, you would have people turn up, hopefully.
And to be fair, I sit there and do that anyway.
Yeah,
it
but
would be very insane to watch, probably, but it'd be stupid.
RT literally watched Paint Dry and got 10,000 viewers, and several minor celebrity appearances in terms of other streamers and YouTubers and people. I
That
think
was just-
you'll be fine.
Yeah.
Well, no, now, the thing that I find is, to an extent, it is sometimes difficult to end. How is you?
we both pulled away a bit,
Yeah.
and I was like, I don't want you this close to me. So it's just
You should have. Okay, you didn't want me that close to you, then why didn't you let me get ahead? They literally ran into each other. That was funny.
and I saw a person and had a green shell. I was like, bust hit.
Yeah, that person was me. Ow. Boomerang.
Monkey brain just took over them.
Monkey Brain says push, so push.
It's nothing personal. It's just business.
Yeah. No, the thing that annoys me about this game is when you're in anti-gravity and people throw you outside because you bump them. I didn't want to go that far on that corner. It's because people ended up driving into me.
Yeah, then you speed up, and then all your rhythm's messed up.
Yeah,
It's
and then
like,
you
okay,
just fire out to the outside edge of the corner and you lose so much time because of it. Num, 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 num. Piranha Plant boost is useless. The
Yeah,
boosts in this game are
it's
so
pathetic.
worthless. It's so much better to drag someone else down than it is to catch up to them. Which is stupid, because dragging them down doesn't work either. Hey, look at a bomb. Drop.
you're sort of screwed if you do, screwed if you don't.
Yeah.
It's just sort of annoying.
Ooh,
Oh,
I dodged because of, ice. Because of the boo.
yeah. The main thing I like about this car is that when you're small, you can just do everything like you normally would, like immediately.
Ah! Oh no, I got an item. Yeah, it's a coin. Red shell? There we go. I heard that before I saw it.
I was hoping I would hit you with the green
No,
shell.
I backed up enough. That was entirely... I heard it. Hello.
Yeah, I saw it. I just ignored it.
I didn't ignore it, because I knew if I didn't ignore it, I would be fine. If I did ignore it, it would genuinely have been a problem.
Once you slowed down, it was like, well, if I slow down, we've both lost.
Yeah, I know.
I was not.
Wait,
It was.
We both genuinely have the view. Okay, one of us won. That's fine.
Yeah, no, I don't really care.
Yeah.
I led the entire race up until that point. I'm really not.
You know what I should do at some point? Obviously, I've tried Terraria several times, but I should do a Calamity mod playthrough. I still feel like you'd like Terraria. But obviously, you said if you were to do it as a stream thing, you'd want to play it privately first, basically. Which we just haven't done.
Yeah,
I think we should anyway, because it is gonna be more fun that way because we can mess around much more.
I really don't know with that game. I
think you genuinely have to give it another chance and then go from there and do it like consistently, because that's the other thing. It was like once a week, which didn't help.
So I think my like main
yeah, okay. So we have seen that question.
Yeah.
Now, Terraria is... No idea if this is what you're going to say, but it's a lot different to what you go in expecting, especially if you've only heard other people talk about it and they don't necessarily play it themselves.
And like those types of games, I play them a little differently than you probably should.
No, in Terraria, there's so many ways to play, it's fine. You can literally become a farmer. You won't necessarily make progress in the world, but you can farm seeds.
Yeah, that's like a bit of the thing where it's like, I want to do this, but I know it's not very good if I do.
Oh no, potion ingredient farming is extremely important in Terraria, especially on the higher difficulties. Oh no, I didn't hit you, did it?
I had a banana.
Yeah, on my end, I hit you, not the banana, and then you just speed up randomly behind me.
Yeah, I love it when it does that.
But no, it's like when people call it 2D Minecraft, and it's just, well, it's not. Minecraft is an exploration sandbox, Terraria is an exploration boss rush. They're completely different. Ignoring one's 2D, one's 3D. They are not the same. They have mining and they have grid-based worlds. That's about where the...
Basically, if you look at the art, you're like, oh, that could be this.
That's literally all they do.
Yeah.
And it's like, no, play the games. They are completely different. It's why I consider Terraria to be a vastly better game, even though it's nowhere near as big. It's still big, but Minecraft is a giant because of YouTube, basically. Well, so is Terraria. I don't know, what games...
I suck at a lot.
I want to say that's a reference to wrestling stuff, but I don't know. Anyway, what games are we bad at?
Most of them.
Probably, considering I've never played most games. Ah, that was close. I tried.
Yeah, I played a very limited selection of games growing up, and I've only recently sort of discovered a lot of them, and I'm very bad at most of them.
Yeah, it depends. Ooh.
I was trying to avoid my own green shell that I threw at myself.
I didn't even know that. I just lined you up on the I just lined you up on the map and just tried it to see if you were actually in the line I thought you were, and you were.
It was hit the bomb or hit the green shell.
What games am I bad at? It depends. A lot of games I'm not necessarily bad at. It's just, ooh, that almost hit me. I'm in the grass. I hit the person who threw the boomerang. That may have been you.
Me. I couldn't see.
I
got inked at the exact bit, and I couldn't see. I thought I threw it at you.
You did, but I hit you with the banana.
I came fourth out of that. That was outrageous.
Because of the banana. Then it depends. Games I haven't played very much. In terms of general games, one that I'm worse at than I want, but I genuinely find fun, are real-time strategies. But that's because I don't play them enough. Real-time strategy games are genuinely fun. Oh, okay. Bye. Have fun.
I'm trying to think of it.
Puzzle games, but that depends on the puzzle game, both the rule set and if it's a very specific control set. Because some things it's just, I'm bad at it because I'm not used to it, rather than I'm bad at it because I would be bad.
Yeah, because it's not like I'm like, oh, I don't know, I can't think of a game that I'm bad at. It's that there are just most of them I'm bad at, and I'm trying to think of one that I'm actually the most bad at.
Also, a lot of people don't play games they're bad at because they're bad at them. Like Dark Souls style games, I'm bad at because I haven't played many of them. But I know I would really like them if I did play them. I just haven't gotten around to it. Like Code Vein is the first proper one like that I've tried.
With the Dark Souls type games, I'm sort of... I knew if I played them, I would either love them and barely play anything else, or I would get enraged by them within the first 5 minutes. And
I think the art is that it's actually good at both. Because isn't it the risk versus reward mentality of it's hard and then you do it and then this is amazing. I just did that thing.
Yeah, I just don't know if I have the patience to try it because from my past experience, I don't. I am famous for my lack of patience.
It depends on the game for me. I put a lot of... Also depends on if I'm invested in it. I know for a fact I put far too much effort into things I shouldn't. Just games and not games. Like, well, Terraria for an example. I was looking... I'm happy I bumped the waters then. You
tried Drifted. I tried Drifted like 3 times and it didn't work.
No, like the Rod of Discord in Terraria, one of the best, though I'm bad at using it because it's so rare, but some people consider it essential tools. Literally a teleportation wand. Well, rod. And it's an extremely rare drop from the Chaos Elementals, which means it's already only in hard mode. And that game's difficulties are weird. There's character difficulty, world difficulty, and world state, where the second 2/3 of the game, it's not half, it's called hard mode. But that's going all the way back to 1.1.
Third. This is very annoying. All I've had so far is boomboxes and bananas.
Well, I'm happy because I have one in first. Unfortunately, I have a coin behind it, but yeah. Hello, Mr. Blue Shell. Goodbye. I'll just throw away that coin, which will give me another coin. I shouldn't have done that.
Missed all the boxes. That was bad. And I'm about to get hit. Yep.
Oh, that was for you. Good.
Yeah, I completely missed all the boxes, and then of course that's the one time someone's hit me with anything.
No, races like this and the Ribbon Road one are perfect examples of what we've both been saying. I haven't been hit, so I've just been allowed to have my gameplay skill put me in front. You've been hit a bit, and you're not too far behind. The pack is horribly far behind because they're just hitting each other constantly.
Yeah.
It's fair in that it can happen to anyone, but it's unfair in that situation and starting position literally dictate your chances of winning. It's one of these weird things of it's fair because it happens to everyone, not because the actual system is necessarily fair. Like, well, minigames. It would be different if there was one random thing that was just vastly better than everything else, and that's unbalanced, but game updates. Yeah, Tokyo Blur, sure. Everyone just picks DLC. Terraria is a good game. Starbound is a similar game that I'm sad got discontinued. Same with Edge of Space. The SDMG, the Ultimate Machine Gun in Terraria, is a reference to Edge of Space. It was in the game since 1.2, but they just didn't have a place to put it until 1.3, 4. 1.3 was... 1.3 was the one with the end of the game. 1.4 was the update after. Yeah. Until Moonlord. Then that became a drop for him. Also, Terraria has very good lore. People for ages were trying to work out what stuff like the Crimson Corruption and all the other bits were and the bosses. The pieces of Cthulhu are literally pieces of Moonlord. Because he is... Yay! Bumping into players. 11th. From first. Yay.
You've been Mario Kart.
It wasn't even a hit though, I just got bumped very, very slightly and fell off. But yeah, no, Terraria's lore is surprisingly good. They actually made a page about it because they finally wrote one, like a proper one, and it actually does make sense. Even going down as far as to explain what the individual worlds are, and they are literally alternate pocket dimensions. Each of them almost like each other one, but they're not because they're different seeds. Which is a very good way to explain... It's going to happen again, isn't it? Nope, I am not being pushed off in the same way twice. Yeah, it's just nice. I like when games do that. Well, when they have lore, like... You can tell who reads lore stuff and who doesn't, because stuff like Risk of Rain 2. The Risk of Rain series has a gigantic amount of lore. Whether or not you read it is another question.
And there's a blue shell coming.
Yes, and there was a lightning just after the item boxes. I'm in 4th again, so that's good. The thing that I find funny is that there's genuinely people using... That was my fault. There's genuinely people using Wiggler and roller wheels, and Bidybug and roller wheels, and the scooter and roller... anything with roller wheels. Basically. Not everything, but yeah. No, they're using those wheels with a whole load of stuff. I'm just gonna throw them. And we're genuinely, like, routinely ahead of... oh, hello. You're in 5th. I'm in 6th.
Yeah, I got just hit by a load of crap.
Ooh.
As it's standard.
Yeah. But no, we're genuinely, like, routinely ahead of them, or decently able to keep up with them. The meta in this game really isn't that much better than stuff we pick.
I really
with roller wheels.
There were, like, the no items stuff was more, like, used. I got hit then, and I'm gonna come last because of that.
This, ow.
9th, 10th.
8th.
I'm super jazzed about.
Yeah, that race went badly for both of us.
It's just because when it's not people you know, it's not like haha, and you can't like joke about it. It's just it's just annoying.
Yeah.
It's why I don't really. Well, I say I don't really play it. I literally don't play it.
Yeah, I don't play it either.
All I've done is play on stream.
Yeah, that's all I play Mario Kart now. People say that stream playthroughs ruin gaming for them, but then I was going to disagree with it, but no, that's considering that they literally play it as their life and their money. Their job, literally what they do all day every day, is play video games on the internet. Of course it'll ruin it for them. If that's all you do, that's all you're doing. Where on the other hand, I don't. I actually play games more because of streaming now than I used to. Toad Circuit. Yeah.
I can tend to, like, if it's like a story-based game, or like just a normal like single-player game, if I've played the game, I find it really hard to watch it. Because
I find the opposite, but it also depends on what the game is and which game it is.
Because I'll be watching them like go through it, and it'll be like the thing is literally right there, and they'll spend half an hour trying to.
Oh no,
like,
that is annoying. That just happens in every game.
And it's like,
I try.
I'd rather just play it again myself, which is what I ended up doing with I Am Last. It's the first time I've been last. Nice.
That was my green shell. Ow. Random. Why would you throw a red shell backwards?
You can be last now.
That's fine. I'll get a bullet bill.
I missed all the items again.
No, that's fine. That's just being more observant because you're a viewer. You're able to focus on more of the game than they can.
Yeah.
Which is something that just happens. From last to fourth, immediately.
It gets amplified when you've played the game before, because not only can you see it, but you also know.
Yeah. And it's gonna put bananas on the inside line.
This is like the second item I've had this entire race.
Yeah, no, I'm in 10th.
Yeah, I'm at 11th, I'm right behind you.
Oh.
Oh, I missed the nine box
I
again.
got so many booms.
I just don't go for the double item box. I say that as I go for it again. But, you know, I don't know. That man just took a...
That boomerang was really close to hitting me.
There was a red shell behind me.
That hit my banana.
I boosted into like 9 people, and it still hit me.
Ow, boomerang.
So upset.
We're both having the exact same thing. This is, yeah, exactly what we said. We were in first, so we were in first. Now we're not in first, we're struggling to get out of it. Come on. Third.
Ow, no, I
got hit by a thing, and I'm now in 6th. He used his horn on the last corner.
9th. I got hit by someone with a star.
Yep.
That's another thing, because everyone's so close. The person who last gets something, and it's like, I just steamrolled everyone.
Yeah, no, one of the strategies you can use in this game is hold a bullet bill till the end and just use it and win. That's the same for every Mario Kart with a bullet bill.
So I just want to, like, race. I don't want to be doing all these, like, weird strategies that are good. That's just me.
That's
I just
part of the problem of how high my points are. I'm genuinely good at this game. Well, we both are. But I've played globally, so the game knows that. The first 5,000 points were genuinely so easy. They were all so bad. Not everyone. But the majority of them were just, I win, I win, I win, I win. And then you get up to around 6,000 and it's okay. Well, yeah, 6,000. And now I'm on high 7,000s. And you go, I'm not winning so much. I'm not winning so much. I've lost 5 times in a row. Help. And it's just a very, very shallow to quite steep plateau. I say steep. Fastly just stops.
Yeah, so to me, Mario Kart's always been either
It's
play
a
it by
party
yourself
game.
or play it with like a group of 2 or 3 people.
Yeah, it's a party game or an in-person game.
Because I don't have many friends.
And I have the problem... Well, no, we both have the same problem. All of the people we're friends with, both mixed... But even then, our friend group from school dissolved. All for different reasons, which I find funny. All of the people that we know and are friends with either live too far away or in other countries. And between us, we kind of have all of that. Ow, that was yours, I think. I'm not sure what I just ran into, but sure. I'm now in 9th. Mario Kart is a game where the first lap doesn't matter. Ow. And now I'm in last. Like, genuinely, the first lap doesn't matter. Why do I keep getting so many boos? I'm not complaining, boos are good, sometimes.
It's like, you can tell when I'm left alone.
Oh, same thing happened to me. That was a perfect star use. I dodged a lightning.
Okay, I got lightning,
and I...
red shield,
wow,
and then blue shield,
bad.
and I'm still ahead. Okay.
I just drove off into a pit. That was entirely my fault.
There's a pit on this game?
This
one?
Yeah. Just before the water slide.
Oh.
Oh, there's several, actually. You jump over them. We're literally on a vertical tree.
Yeah,
as opposed to the horizontal ones.
I try and pay attention to the road and not the holes, so I just, whenever there's a gap, I just never acknowledge its existence. Probably not a good thing, but I don't really care.
Well.
Why? Sir, you're a butthole. You're not. I just used the item wrong, and I'm blaming you as a coping mechanism. I'm sorry.
There's so many mushrooms there from all the lightning.
Yeah.
Oh, that slipstream was not useful. It just shoved me into the wall.
Why did I...
Everybody die!
I could have won.
Everybody, I mean one person, I'm pretty sure is now ahead of me again. Was it the DK? I don't remember. I'm in 6th.
I literally could have won. I had a mushroom, and I just used it on the straight instead of using it for the shortcut.
I'm in 6th. I got messed around so much on that one. We've been playing for 2 hours and, well, 12 minutes, but yeah. We've been playing for quite a while. Okay, we have a new target. They shall die now.
Who? Oh, new king.
you know immediately.
So you have chosen death.
I don't know. I forgot what I was going to say. No, games. I have... Same with many things. Once I start something, I don't necessarily want to stop. It's the actual starting of that thing. I bought 2 self-education course things, but not very expensive. So hopefully they're good. They were supposedly on sale this spring. Thingy. Yeah, that one. It wasn't actually where I was looking, I just couldn't think of Dragon Driftway. And I haven't started them yet. Same as playing games. I'm like, okay, I would like to play this thingy, and then I just don't. Either very, very strong habits, or a very, very low amount of motivation, or both. You didn't move.
Oh, we started. I'm just giving everyone a chance.
Are you sure that you were definitely looking at the screen?
Well, I was looking at a screen. So I just saw like a video on Reddit that was really stupid, and I was just like trying to figure out what the hell was going on, but in doing so, I was
send
looking
it
at
to
it
me
as
as well. Not right now, obviously. And you're already not in last, that's the funny thing, and you genuinely gave them like a 5-second head start. I'm in second. With a banana, I'm in a better position than the person in... Oh no, I have a banana too.
I was in 6th for a brief moment.
Where are you now? Oh, down there.
I'm...
he just slammed into the wall for that. Yeah, that's fine.
I think a no items race, I'd give a lot of people a run for their money on this game. I'm just not that good with the items.
Well, in that case, the individual kart choices matter much, much more than they do in an items race. In an items race, acceleration matters much more than speed. But in a non-items race, speed matters much more than acceleration. It's why in battles you don't want speed, you want the acceleration. Why a battles kart is so much different now.
Like when I play battles, I usually use like Isabel with the like trike and the like tiny wheels because it's like max acceleration but like 1 speed.
I mean, you want some speeds, you want to be able to outrun stuff, but yeah, I usually use the stuff I use anyway because I'm biased.
I literally was past like 9 people and that red shell still followed me through. I don't understand.
Shouldn't have thrown that. Yep. Oh, yeah, because red shells target the person and then they just are locked on that person. Their targeting never changes. Which is... I think that's just always been a thing. Ow, you hit me. I was in 1st for a second. I'm now in 8th, 9th, 10th. 10th.
Managed to claw my way back up to 4th.
I had the opposite happen. You hit me and then I just lost. Well, I was hit twice, but yeah.
It's just a video of this guy who's got pulled over by the police. He's like, put both hands out of the car, and he's doing it, but he's got his phone in his hand to record it. He's like, drop the phone. It's just not. It's like, you do realise they literally make guns that are in the shape of phones. There's a reason they do that.
Yeah. Also, if it's in America, it also doesn't help that they're trained, not badly, but very, very specifically.
Yeah. Did you see the American like chief of police and like their sort of higher ups went to Scotland, and the like Scottish police showed them how they would deal with like a guy with a knife, and it was completely different. They would like stand behind their car and use it because what you can do, throw it through a car.
Yeah.
And like if you keep a car in front of you can't get to them. And all the Americans are like, no, he's getting shot. But it's like, why? But it's like, well, why would we risk a life when the like lunatic, as they said, like still has a weapon? Why would you not just remove the danger? It's like, but there isn't a danger.
That's
like,
what the car's for. No, that's what I mean by they're not trained badly. They're trained specifically. They're trained to see absolutely. Boost. They're trained to see absolutely everything as the maximum danger possible, and the instant reaction should be bang. It's like, no, your training is extremely effective. It's good training for being a murderer. Not every American policeman, but several. Also doesn't help that racism.
It keeps you alive, but it's.
Even then, it doesn't. There are several people.
Oh yeah.
Of every race, I will add, though there is a big bias to certain ones who aren't following the rules, and then they just have their brains exploded just because the police thought they were being threatened. No, they're doing the exact orders you told them to. And that's a discussion that we're not necessarily qualified to talk about. For one, we're not American.
Yeah, I don't really have the facilities for that, big man. I'm in 11th now.
Well, I've genuinely.
The only reason I'm not last is because what the hell has happened to Lenny or Larry at the back? He's having a rough time. I mean, he's actually catching up to me outside, making mistakes.
I don't know which one that is.
No, I always get mixed up. I think it might be.
The only ones I know are Roy, Morton, Ludwig, because that one's two Sonics kissing. And Wendy, but that's just because she has some massive lips. Which is not a good thing. He's weird. Ow.
What? Okay, I'm sorry. That was like a full cart and a half ahead of me. That was nowhere near me.
It's the sound delayed again.
That's a wall. I need to stop hitting that wall. That's really dumb.
I feel like the sound is delayed again. Yeah, it is. Why is it delayed again?
I swear, just makes up its mind on what it actually wants to do half the time.
The thing that's funny is the time to render frame is down at 0.9 milliseconds. It's a 1 millisecond frame render. Why is the sound different?
Okay, yep. Going up a hill, the green shell apparently went up and hit me. I'm in last now.
I'm in 7th.
Well, I'm not winning because the person who was in first is about to win. And I didn't get an item. Yep, I'm coming last.
Maybe it's... I don't think it's a capture card. What hit me? I genuinely have no idea what just hit me.
I didn't come last because some guy was driving into a wall. Rip. I still got... It didn't lose me stuff doing that. For some reason. Probably just knows. Oh yeah, Breath of the Wild 2 has now officially been delayed to spring next year.
Why?
They just needed more time on it. And to be honest, I'm relatively glad about it.
And now the sound isn't delayed at all. I don't know. I don't know whether or not. Yeah, that's mute. I don't know. I don't know. I'll just leave it on that. Start.
Yes, for a change. And oh, I did actually hit a box. It's very delayed.
Hooray. I was knocked out to the side. I'm not even a light character though.
Woo!
I feel like Shroom Ridge is missing many cars. The DS version had loads more.
That might have just been how you're remembering it, though.
Probably.
I think it also did a little bit.
Also, this is much less compact.
Yeah, it's also just wider. Every
Hey,
time
look,
I get like a good triple item, a boo just comes.
I traded a banana and coin for a coin and banana.
It's completely different.
Yes. Not time to trade them again. That's much better. Ow. There was no way out of that. Because of the way I drifted, I just was going to hit that.
I just drove into it for kicks.
Yep. Yeah, I did as well.
Apparently. Boomerang, really?
Boomerang's actually pretty decent.
As
long as you have the range.
Okay. I felt like there's always like the beginning pack, and then there's like 8 people just breathing on down each other's necks, and then there's like a couple of people who've been screwed over the back.
I bombed the Wario, and he hit something, so I'm actually kind of decently ahead still. Oh, there's also a big Rosalina in the mix, apparently, because of the boo. Fair enough.
I do not like how the boomerang goes through things. I don't know why the boomerang goes through shells. I mean, I guess it makes sense, but I just don't like it.
What happened to the baby Rosalina?
She's back here with me in 4th now.
Oh.
Well.
The Lem Larry, whatever. Boop. A bomb. I win.
What? I was just about to get 2nd and you blew me up. And
now I got aiming for the Koopalings, the Roy and Lem Larry, whatever.
I was literally fine to get 2nd, and I came 7th because of that. Thanks.
Oh, well, the Lem Larry came 12th. So you weren't the worst thing hit by that bomb. Or whatever else hit them. No, that was genuinely a desperation. I'm gonna win this. Drop everything. What's this? Oh, what's this? Oh, that resolution. Is that a... No, that's the only resolution. And they just keep... It's funny how, to begin with, it doesn't look like he has any.
It's just another one. It just keeps getting more extreme as well.
Hmm. I think we found the GTA character. I'll try. Yes, is that a shotgun?
Yeah.
Yeah. How was he keeping those last two? Hold on. Oh no, they are the last two. Where's it gonna go? Random.
It's pissing it down with the rain all of a sudden. It has been like dry for a couple of
not
weeks.
here.
Yeah.
Depending on where the wind's going, I'm sure it will come over me.
Yeah, apparently it's been snowing in certain places as well.
Someone I know got the train the wrong way. She was going to Plymouth. At least she thought she was. And where she ended up, I don't remember where she said. It hailed.
Or something.
No, she was. Was she coming home from Plymouth? I don't remember. She ended up going further up country rather than down.
Oh, to like Exeter or something.
I think that direction. She didn't go all the way because she knew she was on the wrong train immediately. As you do.
Okay, it was probably Inverness then. No, not Inverness.
She
right.
said otherwise.
It begins with I. I'm forgetting it. I literally look at it most days. But
I don't remember.
I never go that way, so I don't pay that much
That
attention to
bomb
it.
just went straight in the hole. Oh, I did that slightly wrong.
I've also forgotten how to do that shortcut. I mean, I think I still know how to do it, but I didn't do it that time.
Oh. This is fine, probably. I have an itchy head. This is not a good time for an itchy head.
Oh, good.
Yeah, people say about breaking 150. If I didn't break on the corner, I wouldn't have been fine.
Physics just left the chat when I tried to
better.
spell that corner. I don't know. I got a boost off nothing, and it shot me towards the other thing after like barely staying on.
Oh no! I needed a mushroom if I was going to do that angle. That's fine. I bounced.
I think it might even be hailing where I am. My window is
I can
making
hear it.
alarming noises.
Yeah, that sounds like hail. Well, I have a bomb and a green shell in first, which I'm very happy about. Oh, no, I fell off. Okay, itchy head time. No, I don't want this blue shell. No,
I have made
Mario,
that
take
corner
it.
every time until that one where I was finally catching up, and then I just drove off.
The Mario slowed down as well. Now.
I'm now right behind you.
Yep. I was first for pretty much all of that. Oh, I have a star now. That works. That actually works very well. Oh. Or not, because apparently gravity doesn't point straight down.
And of course I got hit by a red shell right at the end. I swear every single one of these races, it's not even like just like once or twice, it's every single time I've been hit by something on like the last corner of the last lap, and I've missed like 3 places.
I went for the double shortcut, and apparently gravity doesn't point straight down. So I dropped. Partway through the drop, I just angled slightly to the right and just went off. My fall was curved. So that's something you have to adjust for in that track, apparently. I don't normally go for the double shortcut, I only did because I had a star and 3 mushrooms. I'll punish people with bone dry dunes. It's not actually that bad of a course.
Next, at least when that happens when you're playing with people, you can just punch them in the face, and it's funny.
Yeah.
Whereas like this, I can't hit them. Very sad.
Oh, that slider does work even with that. Okay. It's already half 12. go to 1 or should we stop in a few? Am I the highest ranked in this? I didn't read that. Am I the highest ranked in this set? No, there's a 9,000.
Yeah, but apart
I
from
think
him though.
I'm the highest in the 7,000s. Yeah, I'm second.
Yeah, there was one person just below you.
Yeah, that's
I think
the one
I'm
I was like,
below it.
am I higher than them?
Because I don't play.
Then it changed. Yeah, no, if you did play, it would be, you'd find it quite easy, like I did to begin with. Well, you're getting many more points than you had before. But no,
Yeah, because I don't really lose points unless like I'm like 11th or 12th.
yeah, right. I lose points if I'm anywhere in the second half.
Yeah, I stay like the same.
Oh, that was a bad toilet bowl. I bumped the person into the sand. That was perfect. I messed myself up doing it, but that was funny. I'm
wow,
an 8
throw
with
your red
no
shell
item.
so I can. Oh my god.
Jump the sand! No.
Waluigi, why don't you comply and throw the red shell instead of just holding it and drifting sideways into the wall? Thank you.
You know what my favourite thing is about this track? The oasis is a smiley face. Look at the bottom of the map.
Yeah.
No, should we go to a 1 or should we stop a little bit before? Because it is also like, ow. Shell. I don't mind, but also like, it depends.
I probably should because I still have
Ow. Random green shell.
I was testing the 360 before I left for cricket, and it is just all over my head. I should probably sort that out. Oh, I'm just being.
This one or one more then?
We'll do one more after this one.
Okay,
and then
that.
we'll
Why didn't? Okay, I didn't do a trick. I just kind of went over the ramp. This race is not going very well for me. And another boo. What am I gonna get? A green shell. Green shell.
Also struggling.
Yeah.
Don't hit me. Thank you.
Oh, I'm not in last. So someone.
Why is first there?
Wait, first is there.
Yeah. I think he slowed down, but it already locked onto him, so he just ended up getting hit in third.
You know when people say about using mushrooms in the sandhole to skip the, well, not take the sand current? That was a perfect banana snipe on you.
That was the other guy.
Oh, on my end it hit you.
Really? I was there and I got fourth.
8th.
Uh,
Oh no, yeah, the sand hole, don't go in it at all, really. Or if you boost, go around the edge still, because each time I had mushrooms, I thought, I'm going to go in the sand hole, and it just slowed me down so much, even with the boost. Well, for the last one, unless there's a genuinely good, yeah, sure, Cooper City.
Baby Park finish off.
You know the thing that I find interesting? They seem to have adopted some of the American names for some of the EU tracks, but not all of them, because in 7, wasn't it called Neo Bowser City? For us. I know Piranha Plant Pipeway wasn't called Piranha Plant Slide for us, and it's still not now.
I never got the like region specific names. It just makes everything confusing.
The thing that I find funny is that the American names are worse. Piranha Pipeline. Was it Pipeline, wasn't it? Was it Pipeway? Either way, it's better than Piranha Plant Slide. Yeah, of course. This is the perfect one to end on. Either the hardest default track in the game, or Baby Park. This is fine.
Yeah, it was my one.
It was.
The game knows that I'm gonna come last.
Also, my colour settings for the Switch are horribly wrong. On my on the capture and the stream playback, it's quite bright. On my monitor, it's dark and moody. I actually kind of like it. It's all high contrast, high depth, dark. I don't know if that's part of my Switch settings or if that's my monitor settings, but it looks very moody. It looks very nice. Come on. Ah, snow in here. Anna. Death. I'm going to assume that the boomerang is what hit my green shells, because it sounded like from the snap that I hit my own green shells, when I obviously didn't.
I hit something, I don't know what it was, and I got a coin for it. Nice.
The problem with online is that things just hit you and you don't know what they are.
I was in like third for like most of that,
one.
and now I'm in ninth.
Hello. I got 3 stars in a row. I didn't mean to use the second one as early though.
Ow.
I came third.
Did you drop the bomb at the end?
No, but I did drive through it with a star.
Yeah, I hit it and then just never gained any speed. And got overtaken by a bullet bill on the last second.
Yeah. So that's a perfect ending.
I think it's why I like sim racing, because it's just the good bits of this without any of the bad bits.
Mario Kart is good in short bursts, and I think that's a long enough short burst.
My main problem with like sim racing is that people don't.
Oh, that's perfect.
And people just ram.
Oh, the game has finally updated my favourite character vehicle combination thingy. It used to be Dry Bones with the thingy for ages, and it just wasn't anymore. But distance driven in kilometers, 7171. Coins, 16166. That's perfect.
Yeah, there's still a 95 gap.
95? Where?
Yeah. In our recent matches. In the online.
Online play. Oh, no, you mean, yeah, in the races and stuff. Here. Yeah. And then everyone else I just dominate. Look at me versus Panda. Oh, no.
That's quite tragic.
Yeah, oh, no. Oh, they've renamed themselves. Now they're Spryzen. And everyone else is all just stuff.
Who's Spryzen?
The one who used to be Super Mario, David, the, like, 14,000.
Oh.
Best. Wireless play. This would be... When have I played wireless? I know we played local multiplayer loads. Because that will be in, I guess, overall, actually. Because I know that local multiplayer, the best way to get coins is get 4 people together, or 4 controllers, and do 4 10s, so you just get 40. Because they all count towards your coin total.
Mm.
Yeah, my battle rating isn't anywhere near as high. I'm assuming when it's the gold star, the gold crown, not star, the gold crown is wins, and then second, and then third.
I think so.
I think actually I'll search it quickly because I want to be sure. Because if that's true, I genuinely have over half of my my races that I've come in the top 3. No, controller, stay there. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Sats. Crowns. Not that. This is talking about the crown as in other bits. Gold, silver, bronze crown. Well, from the one thing I've seen talking about it, seems to point towards it being first, second, and thirds, which makes sense. Which means out of my online 1,254 races I've ever done, over 900 of them have been in the top 3. I don't know how true that actually is, but that's a lot.
Hmm.
This is funny. I have 7171 distance driven, and my race rating is 7274. But no, anyway, that shall be the end. Because it is kind of late. So yeah, thanks to people who appeared, including entrance. But yeah, oh, that's nothing. But yeah, bye.